T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream.
Just stroll on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family.
Welcome everybody to another Arcade Talk special edition, Saturday night edition here to talk about some Atgames, Pinball, 4K. As you see, the Addams Family. Get Papa Brad on here so we can get this show on the road.
That's right. Addams Family, the most successful pin of all times. Da, 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 da.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's right. Man, what a great intro.
Yeah. They hijacked our intro, man. The Addams Family hijacked our intro.
I know. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. What big news, huh? I mean, this is... We said the last time we were talking about the 4K pinball, we said if it only had great artwork,
only if
it only, had something that really pulled more nostalgia, and what do? Man, they come out. I mean, they had to be like sitting back there laughing, because they knew that this was coming down the road. It's incredible. Incredible.
I know. They're holding us.
Does this make you how much more excited are you now for the Atgames 4K pinball?
I'm excited, man.
I was at 10. I was at 10, but now I'm at 11. I'm at 11 now.
Might be even up at 12.
I mean,
more
I like all the news we got. All the news we got.
Oh, good news. Oh, exciting news.
Yep. Goofy Foot saying it. No more Burger King, Robbie Robot, and Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah,
get gone, sucker.
Get gone. And I like that they're limiting these to 5,000 units.
Well, some of them are 5,000.
Yeah.
The Addams Family is unlimited.
Oh, it's unlimited. Okay. Well, I don't blame them. That's like one of the number one pinballs of all time. It'd
You
be
can
like
order two.
Attack from Mars would be the same way. I mean, you don't want to limit that because that's like a super big property to have. But
I think Carl O's excited. The most successful pin of all time, baby. Oh, Carl O said Saturday Night Fire. This might be your new night, fellas. What do you think of that?
I don't know. Right. It was the news was too big. We had to talk about the pinball. I mean, we just had done a stream on Thursday, but I mean, this is such big news. I mean, it's really epic. I mean, everything about it. To me, this is the best looking Atgames product they've ever made.
Wow.
Pinball. Yeah, I mean, this is they're bringing it. They're bringing the fire. I mean, them getting Zen is it's like getting the keys to the toy shop. All the toys are in that company. You look at the tables they got.
Yeah.
So you got the video. Let's play the video.
Oh, you want to play the video already?
Yeah.
Let's
show it.
Let's show the machine real quick.
Show it.
I think everybody's probably seen the pinball machine already, right?
Yeah. I love it. They're putting a topper on it too, right out the bat. But
right out the door.
How many minutes do you think it's going to be before Sabo makes a topper that's going to fit on top of this mug. How many minutes?
He's working on it right now.
And I'm just going to go on the record. I love that this is the same color scheme as Haunted House, one of my favorite pinballs of all time. I love the green. I think it's creepy. The art is really good. I mean, this looks like a real pinball machine.
It does look like a real pinball machine.
It does. We don't have the strange combinations of stuff that doesn't go together. It's not a mishmash. It's unified. It's a great property. I mean, the Addams Family is huge. I mean, just as a property.
I think Atgames brought out the BFG. Yes, they did. Yeah. I mean, art's just awesome. I mean, yeah, it looks like a real pinball machine. I mean,
and
you said it, except for that damn marquee up there.
Yeah, the Legends Pinball 4KP is still an eyesore, but I mean, it's less of an eyesore because it's surrounded by beautiful artwork that is original. And you think about pinballs, they're always changing the artwork. If you buy a premium Stern, it doesn't look the same as a Pro or limited. And I look at this pinball, it's the same way. I think it's good that it's original, but it looks like it. This looks like a pinball machine to me.
Well, now Atgames now has 3 different pinballs, right? They got HD.
Mm-hmm.
They got the standard edition that they're calling this.
Yeah.
And then in the future, they're going to have a FX Legends Collector's Edition.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that are going to be limited to 5,000. It's called FX Legends Edition.
They're kind of following the Stern model, really. It's like Pro, Premium, and Limited,
Yep. So they're going to...
And I think that's good.
They need to rename these. I mean, the HD needs to be named something. Because, I mean, right now it's just, HD? And then this one here is considered a standard edition. And then... the other one's coming out. It's called FX. It's called a collector's edition, which it's like your top line on Stern.
I think it's super exciting. Like all of our criticisms, one of our biggest criticisms was that the art we thought was atrocious, and we were like one of the few podcasts that was really saying, this art is not good. Remember, I mean, I was not hearing that, and we weren't afraid to call it out as not being very good. And they definitely have remedied.
They listened to us.
They listened. Well, I would like to think they listened to us, but I will say one of my biggest criticisms, the art was very meh, and this art is very good. And like I said, Sabo's going to make a topper, or there's going to be all kinds of awesome toppers for this thing.
Buy stuff, Arcade World.
The black legs, it looks sexy. I mean, it looks good.
Someone needs to make a topper that covers that. Yeah, I was gonna say that Papa Rad went behind backstage. You could take that topper they have now, man, just slide it down.
Slide it down over top of the.
Slide it down a little bit.
They should have honestly. If they would tint the Legends pinball where, like, if you turn on the light, it shows, and then if it's off, it's just black.
Yeah, I know.
That would make everyone happy. If you wanted the logo there, it would be there. But if not, But
yeah, somehow I'm gonna try to get rid of it on mine, but. Yeah, I just wish they would got rid of it, especially now that you have a theme like this, like Addams Family.
It really breaks the theme a little bit, but it's still I don't want to rain on the parade.
No, me either.
This was a great improvement. Not only the titles. I mean, getting Zen. You don't understand. As a pinball fan, getting Zen, like I said, this is like getting the keys to Charlie's Chocolate Factory. They got all the good stuff. You want Creature from the Black Lagoon. You want Attack from Mars, The Getaway, Monster Bash. Not to mention movie IPs, Jaws, Back to the Future, Marvel. I mean, Zen is like a juggernaut of virtual pinball.
Hey, what's up, Bobby Hands?
Yeah, if you're talking about great virtual pinball, and they have a lot of experience. They put it on the Switch. Put on the PS4, the PS5,
Xbox,
Steam. I mean, they're gonna make these tables absolute fire.
They're on Epic's games too.
I'm excited too. I like just having it native. I don't like having to hook a PC up to it. I like just being able to download the tables and play some kick-ass pinball tables.
That's fucking awesome, man. And like you said, I mean, Zen, man, it just opens up those doors to
It
like
opens
endless
up the doors.
possibilities.
Endless possibilities. I mean, it's like, the term "kid in a candy store." I mean, they've got all the stuff. I mean, they literally could be set for the next 4 or 5 years because of all the properties. I mean, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Can you imagine if they did a Creature from the Black Lagoon theme table?
Dude, man, I love
Dude,
that.
I
Man.
could see people having like 3 of these. Honestly, that's how sick that idea is. I mean, it's a great idea because they got all the best properties.
I mean, if you want to get a partnership for a pinball, this is the partner you want. Is Zen.
Yeah. This is the 300-pound gorilla. This is the one you want.
Yep. I mean, he just came out with I think their newest one is Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think that one just came out not that long ago. So have access to that. I'm not going to complain about this art direction. Goofy Foot says, not me either. Creature from the Black Lagoon is hard.
Yeah.
Well, at least I think so.
And I think they're gearing up for, December too, They're saying there might be as many as 160 tables available in HD by December. That's incredible. The 4 natural history tables, 7 Dr. Seuss tables, 12 Taito tables, 22 Gottlieb tables, 115 Zakaria tables,
115.
all ready at launch, are going to be ready close to launch. That's very, very, very aggressive.
They have 160 tables on the HD version.
That's what I'm saying. They're saying they're going to have.
So all those 160 coming over from the HD then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the LK, the 4K format. I mean, they're going to do. Gottlieb in 4K, Haunted House.
I know. That's awesome. Yeah, 4K.
4K.
Then those new ones are coming out with.
I love the natural history tables are fun. The Dr. Seuss tables are fun. And it sounds like they're even going to have a plan for, they're going to have some kind of thing where you can like buy like a membership and you can get all the tables. You can get all 160 tables, which will be exciting. Or you can buy them in packs, I would imagine.
I wonder if you'll be able to buy any in like single, because they're going to have that new store. Was it App Store something?
It wouldn't surprise me. Maybe the Zen tables will go that way. I don't know
That's
if
what I
they'll
was
sell them in
thinking.
packs or if they'll sell them as individual tables.
I was thinking that because they're coming out with that new store thing, and I'm thinking that's where they're going to get a lot of the Zen tables.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you'd be able to buy them separately, at least those ones.
And you will have to have the new tables because it'll be a different it's in HD. It's a different format. So like, maybe the subscription thing isn't so bad, where you get all the tables unlocked, I'm thinking like I have all the tables on my current. I bought every table for the HD ALP, and I know I love all of them. Really, honestly, I like all the tables for the most part. So I mean,
are you going to buy them? You going to buy them for the 4K? All of them?
That's what I'm saying. I'll have to weigh my options. Is it better just to get the subscription? Yeah. And it's going to be like they'll download to your machine. They're not going to be transmitted over the internet. It'll basically just be able to allow you to download them to your machine. It'll probably check once to make sure that you have that service, and that's it. So, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I mean, that's a good thing too, because I was worried, like, I bought all those tables, but I bought them over the, ever since I got it, I've been buying tables, So that took me a couple years to buy every table for the Atgames Legends pinball that I have now. I didn't do that all at once. But,
I figured you didn't.
But this option they're doing maybe with this subscription thing is like you could get them all at once. It's kind of cool. I mean, I think Atgames is making some really, really smart moves right now.
Yep. And then we ain't even talking about the ALU 4K yet. What's that going to bring? But that's another stream. But I mean, they could have big things coming to the ALU 4K. Who knows?
Let's check out the video. Let's check out the video. I like the video.
Oh, one thing I did want to mention to people, if people are in here, is like Caro said, whatever you sign up for, like at Games on their website, their store website. Whatever email and password you use, you need to use the same one when you get like the new machine in that. Because like he has like 2 different emails for his Atgames. He says it's kind of a pain in the butt. But if you use the same password in the email for all their products, it'll be seamless when you want to download these games and stuff.
Yeah.
That's one thing Carl mentioned to me the other day. Use the same password and ID for all Atgames. Okay, where's that video at? What did I do? Okay, there it is. All right, get that off there. Run the video. You're talking about this video, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Zen Studios.
It's 4K.
Oh yeah, right. So there you go, right here. So you got your Legends Pinball 4K, and then you have your FX Legends 4K Collector's Edition. So that's going to be another machine coming out. So and this FX Legends, that's the one that's going to be limited to 5,000 units.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they should have put Legends Pinball 4K Standard Edition, because that's what Addams Family is, a Standard Edition. They should have put that somewhere over here with the Legends Pinball.
Okay.
And then you have your Collector's Edition FX Legends.
Okay, well, they haven't really said much about the Collector's Edition yet.
It's called a CEP.
Huh.
So yeah, that's what that CEP right there is for us, for the Collector's Edition Pinball. See, it says partnership will bring original virtual pinball tables from Zen to Legends 4K devices and future FX Legends 4K Collector's Edition pinball releases. So
I like
FX
Hobby
Legends
Ant's comment. He says, I wish there would be a way to discount the tables you have on other devices.
Yeah, I know.
Typically, they haven't done that. Like if you have Zen Pinball on your PlayStation 4 and you bought them, you can't play them on Steam, or you can't play them on the Nintendo Switch. They keep it all separate. Which makes, it's frustrating if you're a fan of pinball effects, because you end up buying stuff a bunch of times, the same things for different platforms. Yeah. But they've had that figured out for you. How many times have you bought Donkey Kong or Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers? Like, they get you.
Yeah, like Nintendo, then the Wii.
Dragon Slayer, man, I must have bought Dragon Slayer like 10 times over my lifespan, different ways of buying it, but that's the game.
So Goofyfoot asks, he's like, I'll be buying. I don't like being dependent on the internet connection. Mm-hmm. So you still can't play the games you own without a connection? I think the connection is just to download, though, right? You can
just to download them.
Mm-hmm. So you can play it without being connected to the internet.
Yeah, I think once you buy the packs, they're yours. Like if you're going to buy packs and you're going to go that route and buy packs for each one, I mean, once you buy the packs, you should be able to.
Yep.
I think all of my tables, though, I bought where they're connected to ArcadeNet.
Yeah. Yeah. See here it is. Here, the Addams Family, the new Atgames Legends 4K Pinball Standard Edition. So that's what the Addams Family is, a standard edition. And you got 14 tables plus Addams Family, so you got 15. Will be released in 2023.
Tables, yeah.
I can't quite tell if that's black up there where the Legends marquee is or not. For all ages and skill levels.
Yeah, and the great thing too is like there's like a fear like, oh, they're only going to make 4K pinball tables. They're going to make the pinball tables for the regular HD pinball. That's not going to stop either.
Nope.
They're gonna do them in tandem. So like when they drop, like let's say they were doing a Natural History 2 or something, they would drop that for both platforms, which will be exciting. So people that already have the ALP, you don't have to worry. You're still going to have more stuff coming down the road.
Yep. Yeah, because they said they're releasing. Well, really, because they're going to have 3 versions. I imagine the 2 4Ks are going to be exactly the same.
Yeah, just
They're gonna have
different.
something.
I mean, I don't know what they're going to add to make it even more premium than that. I would imagine. You think it will have the control panel on it stock? The aftermarket control panel? I'm definitely going to have that on there.
Maybe the SSF kit will come with the collector's edition.
Yeah, that would be a big upgrade. And the control panel would be a big upgrade. I mean, after you have that control panel, like I would never go back to using the little NES type joypad thing that they used before that.
Yeah, that little D-pad thing.
Little D-pad. Yeah, I mean, it's way easier to use the interface with the joystick and the buttons.
Yeah, maybe I'll just take that topper, man, and just move it on down and put
scroll that thing down. Scroll that mug down.
Just put some two-sided tape over it.
Yeah.
And stick it right there above the screen. Might not look too bad.
Hey, pull up that image I sent you. Pull up that image. Make that image full screen.
Whoops.
You can like kick us off. Just make it full screen.
Why did I kicked off the kicked out the wrong thing.
Did you?
Yeah, for some reason. Where's that image at?
Hey, we got PD7 just came in. Hey, welcome to the stream, PD7.
Hey, what's up, Phil?
Okay, and there you go. There's the artwork. There's where they got it from. That's a Pinball Effects. Still, yeah. Zoom that mug in. Mug in.
How's that?
Got all the Addams family. Got Pugsley, Wednesday Addams, Tisha Gomez, Lurch.
That's the antenna they're holding.
Yeah, it's the antenna, the lightning storm. They're holding the antenna in the lightning storm. Yeah, I think the artwork's pretty cool. I like the artwork.
And it came from the Pinball FX from Zen Studios. So that's where they got the
that was the launch poster thing or thing they had up on the internet for when they launched Addams Family.
Oh, okay. So there was like their like a little poster.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the pinball,
it's like exactly the same. Look at that. Same
colors, everything. And there's the only thing they don't have is and I think it's just them on the other side too, right?
I didn't see the other side.
You see the other side somewhere. But we'll just pull up the damn
just
image.
Going back to the art. I mean, to me, it's like I have heard some people say, "Oh, why didn't they give us the original art?" But if you look at the original art,
there it is.
I mean, yeah, Lurch is on the other side, and you've got the thing in the front. Thing is in the front. See him in the front by the buttons.
Yeah, he's right there. And
look at that plaque. I mean, that looks pretty cool. I have to say, everything on this is the right direction. Well,
the other image I saw
Wednesday themed table would be fire.
I saw somewhere on another image they actually had the plaque on the coin door. Where it says Atgames, they actually had the plaque on the coin door. I kind of like that on the coin door a little better.
Yeah. I love this look. I heard a YouTuber say, "Oh, I don't like it that it's like haunted house. They should make it black and yellow. That's ridiculous. Terrible idea. Stick with the green. The green is this is fantastic looking."
Well, like you said, they went with Zen Studios artwork. And there's Zen Studios artwork. That's what they went off of.
Yeah, that artwork is fire. I mean, like that looks great. I mean, it looks like a real pinball. Like, and when you go to a good arcade with a lot of pinball machines, not all the pinballs are the same. The pros graphics aren't the same as the premiums. It might even be the same table, but I mean, there's differences. So, do you have that still of the original Addams Family pinball? So we could pull that up.
The what?
The original Addams Family, the real pinball.
Oh yeah, I can pull that up.
Pull that up for us so we could take a look. The original pinball really was just almost basically just a logo.
Yeah, it was just like a logo.
It's just a logo with the thing on it. With thing. What's happening, DNZ? Welcome to the stream.
Here's my little thing. Cara, what'd you do? You gifted 5 more memberships. Thank you so much, Caro, for gifting those memberships. See, Terry B, Brett Mix, Jumanji, 1972, and I can't read the first one there. Good Tango, 1973. Got the memberships. Thanks, Carl O, for gifting those memberships. Wish that would pull up in StreamYards.
Thank you, Carlo. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. Goofyfoot's right. Like the graphics from Zen Pinball were actually done by someone that knows graphic design. There you go. Now you can see it's a very basic side art. I mean, your side art is basically just the thing with the logo. You know,
Actually done with somebody who knows some graphic design. Thanks, Caro. Wow, very nice, Caro.
you know.
Yeah, I mean,
I would almost take the hate of saying I like the Atgames art better than the real Pinball, but I know I would take so much flack. But you know, this is the original design. But if you look at it, it is very basic. It's basically a logo with a hand. There's almost no real. It's very low on the graphics, you know.
And the hand has a glove on, you know. Looks like a magic.
Yeah, I mean, I like the new graphics they have like the whole theme of the whole Addams family going around the table. You have, you know, Lurch on one side, you've got Morticia and Gomez on the other side, you've got the thing is snuck in on the front, and you got Pugsley and Wednesday on the side. Plus the green is, I mean, it's creepy, you know. It's like the haunted house used the green. I love it.
Yeah,
I think it's really like this feels like this could be a pinball I would see if I went to a arcade, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like a real pinball.
The topper, even if the topper is not great, it's like showing that the potential of putting a topper on it. And I think it'll be literally 5 minutes before Sabo has an amazing topper. Aftermarket toppers, I mean, they're going to be like, they'll be like instant. Like, you know, they're going to come on this. There's going to be all kind of people making toppers.
Oh yeah, here you go, right here. This is the picture. It actually has the plate right there on the coin door.
Oh, on the coin door. That's
cool. Can you see it?
Yeah,
right there. So I kind of like it there better.
Yeah,
you know, I think that's, to me, that's more appropriate to have.
Yeah, to me, this is like 1,000% upgrade from a graphical standpoint. If it's identical machine graphically, it's like way better. Like I'll put my money down on this one. You know what I mean? This is the one I'm totally on board with this.
And there it is, pre-order special early bird pricing to those who order first. Don't miss the first wave to get your new 4K early. So it starts next Friday, beginning of Cleveland. It starts.
And I hope they don't sell out. I hope they don't sell out that first wave because I have to work. You know.
Let's see. Maybe it's the bottom.
I remember when the first pinball came out, I didn't get on till like wave like 2 or 3.
Which that's going to be.
That was a long wait for me.
Yeah. So right here is your, I guess, your 3 waves, right? So if you pre-ordered start next week, you know, September 22nd through the 25th, it's going to be $1099.99 with a $200 deposit, and then you might get it before the end of the year. Maybe there's a chance. You telling me there's a chance?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd hold my breath, but I mean, if it did happen, that would be great. But
and then wave 2 will start September 26th and run through October 31st, and estimated delivery on that one is February 29th of next year. And then wave 3 would be November 1st through December 31st. It's going to be $1,400. And then you won't expect it until end of March. So you might not see that until the second quarter of next year. So if you really want
realistically,
if you want it soon, man, you really have to go with this first wave that starts next Friday. I mean,
you're killing my chances of getting in on that first wave. Plenty. Just
you got to the
1,400. No, but you know that first wave is going to get caught up fast, man. It's going to be, people are going to be stoked for this. I know I am.
Well, I told you earlier, down the bottom of this page.
It's a lot of money, though. It's a lot of money.
Oh, they got what's his name on there too, the hair guy.
Oh yeah, Cousin Itt.
Yeah, Cousin Itt's on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you see the coin door a lot better here. There's that plate, builder plate.
Yeah, and they got the grandma. over by Lurch.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't see
like
that in the other
this.
picture.
To me, this is a great tribute to the Addams family. I mean,
Who's that
what's
in the
going on
window?
inside the window? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see what's going
I can't
on.
tell what
over
that
there.
is.
I can't tell either. We need some closer up artwork. You zoom in?
No.
Probably not.
This.
Yeah, Goofyfoot's like, you don't need that tooth, Papa. I know, man. This is hard, man. I said I needed 4K dentistry. This is making me think, I could be in pain for a little while.
You got to get the money for the down payment, man.
For a little while.
Yeah, so there's that side art a little better too.
Boy, that really I know that does look like Raul Julia and who was Morticia Addams from the movie. They really look like the movie. They look real similar.
This is based off the movie, right? Didn't you say it came out for the
it was for the movie, the Addams Family movie, the first movie, the one with Christina Ricci in it. Raul Julia, Angelica Houston. Yeah, that looks like Angelica Houston.
I think it is. All right.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I think
who
it
played?
Looks good. Raul Julia was Gomez.
Okay. Yeah, Angelica Houston, Raul Julia, and Christopher Lloyd. I forgot Christopher Lloyd.
Oh yeah, he was Uncle Fester.
Yep.
Where is it? Uncle Fester's not on there. Where's Uncle
Fester?
Yeah. Where's Uncle Fester? Uncle Fester.
Where he go? He get going, sucker.
Maybe that's who's in the window.
It doesn't look like him though. It looks like a bear. It looks like a statue. Did they have a bear statue in their house?
I don't know. It's interesting.
I think the thing. I'll check the stuff that you sent me.
Hey man, I gotta say, it's better than Rainbows, Burger King, and Josie and the Pussycats. I mean,
oh, so here's the topper, man. I won't be able to slide that down because it actually has must have a floor in
secure it. Yeah.
So I might not be able to. Well, I can probably do it, but
you could put Uncle Fester on the topper with a light bulb. The light bulb where it lights up.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
So here's the games here that you're going to get 15 incredible pinball games to start off with. So these are going to be the ones that they're on it when you get it. So it'd be Addams Family.
Yeah, light bulb with Uncle Fester for sure.
Battle, Sinistar, Dinosaur Dynasty, Exoplanets. We already kind of went through this on Thursday night. So there's your 15 games. Build your library of pinball table titles and choose from hundreds more to easily add on.
Embedded services included. Oh, you get 2 months of the 4K pinball net. That's what I'm saying. They're going to have a service that unlocks all the pinballs.
Yeah, it's called Pinball Net. Yeah, that's
Pinball
the new
Net.
service. Yeah, it's the new service. They're includes 2 months of Legends 4K Pinball Net subscription, prepaid, providing access to over 140 Legends 4K.
Okay, 140 tables. That's pretty cool. So you get 2 months. 2 months to get access to the tables to figure out, like, if you are going to buy them too, you could probably figure out which ones you want.
Yeah, probably pretty quickly.
Because you're going to have, if you have access for 2 months.
Atgames Legend 4K Pinball is an innovative digital platform dedicated to pinball enthusiasts and their families, with a vast and ever-expanding library of virtual pinball tables. So there you go. So this is where we're going to be able to go to buy single tables because, with a vast and ever-expanding library of virtual pinball
There are
tables.
packs like they do now. Now they sell them in little packs, but
Legends 4K Pinball Net ensures that the players have access to a variety of pinball experiences, exclusively designed for Atgames members. The platform boosts high-quality graphics, realistic physics, and immersive gameplay. Additionally, Legends 4K Pinball Net is the perfect addition to your family playtime. Offers a variety of pinball games with diverse themes and features, suitable for players of all ages.
Yeah, I like that. That's a cool idea.
Pinball there's Net. Your other one here, App Store X.
And traditionally, Atgames has been really good, like with contests and stuff where you can win. Like, I mean, if you can win a month of Pinball Net, you're actually winning something that's worth something. Then, if it unlocks all the pinball machines for you to play, or 140 of them, that's a pretty good value,
But you don't think you have to buy those?
That's what I'm saying. You have to buy ArcadeNet too. But I mean, the thing is, like, this would give you access to having the big pinball library quickly without having to literally buy every table all at once.
So there you go. To buy individual pinball tables, you go to Pinball Net, and then this App Store X is where you purchase your packs. It says right here, App Store X, purchase Legends 4K pinball packs of hundreds of tables directly on your machine. So App Store X must be for the packs, and then Pinball Net is for individual tables, looks like. And then you get a 1 year standard warranty included.
From what I understand, the Pinball Net's going to be like a service, like Arcade Net, where you can pay so much a month and just have access to them all.
Okay, so it's going to be
same. It's not going to be you're playing them over the internet. It's going to be it'll probably check once to make sure that you have the service, and then you can download the tables to your machine.
And that's how Arcade Net works, right?
It's a little different with Arcade Net. I think this is something new that they're doing.
It is something new, yeah.
It is something new, but they're not gonna rely on internet speed for the gameplay of the pinball table.
Yeah, you just be able to download it right to your machine.
Yeah.
So you get a 1 year warranty, which is $100 value. It comes with it.
And it sounds like too, like the pinball effects tables, like the new tables that they get from Zen. It sounds like you're gonna have to have the 4K because of the advanced features and stuff.
It won't work on HD. Yeah, they said
you got to remember that the 4K, it's not just a bigger screen; it's a whole different chipset, which is actually more powerful than a Nintendo Switch. So I mean, it has the horsepower to run Zen Pinball. I think it'd be I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I think they'd be struggling a bit with like the current pinball chipset that are running. So I think the new pinballs from Zen will probably be you'll have to have a 4K pinball to play them. But I'm excited. I mean, just the titles, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Attack from Mars, The Getaway, Monster Bash, Star Wars. I mean, they have so much. I mean, like I said,
so much.
It's such a deep pool. It's like they can go for years with just porting over pinball effects to these machines.
I know, it's crazy.
And you almost don't want to get them all at once because each one is so good by itself. Like it takes a while to even figure out all the gameplay of each table, with pinball effects tables.
Yeah. There's
a lot involved in learning each one. Plus leaderboards, they're going to use leaderboards. Atgames has had a leaderboard system for a long time. So
right now, 2 accessories you will be able to get will be the arcade control panel and surround sound feedback kit. So that's the 2 things, and then. And I think it's going to have that rumble thing in it as well. That SSF kit. So I think most of the stuff we already know about all the hardware specs.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much done with that page. Okay, I did want to look at the stuff that you sent me. See if we can look in that damn window. See
if they have any close-ups of that side.
Yeah, right here.
There you go.
This is one of the things you sent me. Let's get in there. Oh yeah, it is a bear. It's a bear.
It's a bear, yeah, okay.
So they must have a stuffed bear in there.
It's a bear.
No, Uncle Fester then.
Uncle Fester. Did Uncle Fester want some extra money? Did Uncle Fester have a contract?
He's the only one not in here, right?
I swear, I don't see him.
Yeah, I mean, not on this side.
Yeah, you need to put him on the. You need to make a new topper.
They need to put They need to put Uncle Fester in this window. Get that bear out of there and put Uncle Fester in there. We don't need to see the bear in the window. We need to see Uncle Fester in there.
Yeah.
Get poor Uncle Fester in there.
You got a whole panel. You could sneak him in.
Oh yeah, see, these are different pictures because now this is a different art.
Yeah.
So maybe Uncle Fester will make it to the final.
Yeah. Man, they are hard at work on this. They are engineering their way into making something amazing.
Yeah, I like that they're going to actually have a real coin
door.
And then you're actually be able to put coins in
Point
there.
it
And
and have it work. Yeah.
yeah, it'll come out. It'll spit out where
It's gonna be sick.
That's pretty cool. Nobody's done that yet.
Nope.
That'd be
Nope. See, there's the plaque. I told you it had a plaque on it.
yeah. 'Cause remember, some of the artwork actually has it on the coin door, which I
Yeah.
think it needs to
That
be on the
looks
coin
good.
door. Look at it. Zoom in.
Zoom in. Man, this is amazing.
Even gonna have the born on. You're gonna have the born date on there, which I think is cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Does the Stern do that too?
Yeah.
Does the born?
Yeah, they all have their their little plaque thing on them that tells you all
And that's so
about
cool.
the
man.
model and just makes them
Hey,
more
what's up?
premium.
What's up, Hollywood Polo? It's so cool, dude. It looks like a real pinball. I mean, down to the coin door working.
It's like a real pinball.
That'd been awesome if it would give you a credit though. The coin door. You put
Do we have
that
anything
quarter in
else
there.
to show off, or is that about it?
Oh no, I mean we got lots of stuff, man.
Okay, let's get it rolling.
I think I got to leave here soon. Yeah, I got like 4 minutes. I wanted to go through this FAQ too. So there's their plaque, unique, and they said even if it's like Addams Family is going to be unlimited.
Mhm.
It's not going to be the 5,000 limit one.
Oh, the Addams Family will not be limited. Okay.
It's a standard edition.
Yeah, but it's such a big property. Like Attack from Mars and Addams Family are two of the biggest pinball properties. Like everyone that plays pinball knows those machines.
Yeah, but they said every pinball, at least the 4K one. I'm not sure about the HD, but the standard edition and the FX Legends Collector's Edition, they all will have that plaque on there.
That's cool.
Governor's plate plaque. So
Mhm.
it's not going to just be to the limited 5,000. All their machines are going to have a
Okay.
plaque. Be interesting to see if HD gets a plaque or not.
Yeah.
See, look, I mean, I know this is just showing Addams Family, but they actually they'll have three types of machines. They'll have the HD, the 4K standard, and then the 4K Collector's Edition. They're just
We don't even know about the collector's edition. We're this crazy about the standard one.
Yeah, see right here it is here.
So the collector's edition, I mean, we can only speculate what they would upgrade. I mean, obvious upgrade would be the control panel with the joystick and the buttons and the surround sound kit installed would be the obvious ones, huh?
Yeah,
Or deluxe version of the pinball.
Yeah, I mean, and then they said they'll have a unique artwork too.
The unique artwork is they take the light up marquee off of the back. They take the
they get rid of the marquee. Yes,
they get rid of the marquee that lights up. Dude, you know what? If you want Papa Brad to get it, do that. That would push me to get it. Literally, that is the one thing that would make me have to have it. It's sad, but that's true.
The Collector's Edition will not have the marquee on there.
Will not have the Legends Pinball 4K light up marquee. That our pinballs are not supposed to have marquees at all.
No. Yeah, I just never could understand that part.
I like the way they put Wednesday like her shadow.
What's that?
There's the Wednesday shadow
Oh,
on the background. That was cool.
the Addams Family Themed Legends Pinball 4K Standard Edition is the ultimate kid-friendly pinball machine for your whole family. And I found a little bit of information on you right there. I know the FX Legends Collector's Edition, at least one is coming out this year in 2023. They're going to run right now. They said between 2023 and 2025, they're going to have 15 FX Legends Collector's Editions, and those ones are going to be limited to 5,000. They're going to at least do 15.
Those are the ones that are limited to 5,000. Okay.
Yep. And they're going to do 15 between 2023 to 2025. So they're going to do 15 different collector's editions. And one is coming out this year. So the first one is coming out sometime this year, or at least pre-orders are.
It's not the Addams Family.
And that's not the Addams Family.
Interesting.
There's a standard. Because even, I showed you, right there, even right here it says standard edition spec sheet. So this is the standard edition spec sheet.
So out of those titles, those Zen titles, well, actually they could do Star Wars too, couldn't they? They have Star Wars at Zen. What would push you to buy a even more expensive Atgames 4K pinball. Like for me, I would say Creature from the Black Lagoon because it's one of my favorite pinballs of all time. Maybe Monster Bash, something like that might push me
Oh yeah,
to jump over that edge to like the next level if it was those graphics.
they don't.
Elvira for sure.
Back
100%.
Back to the Future. I don't think they have a Ghostbusters. Does Zen have a Ghostbusters? I don't think I saw
They
that.
have
on the
Jurassic
list.
Park.
Which, that would be
Jaws. E.T.
The other thing the collector's edition might have too is they might have maybe more storage. Because like this one's only come with 64 gigabytes, maybe
128 gigabyte.
Oh, maybe instead of 60 megahertz, it'll be 120.
120 megahertz screen.
Possibilities are endless for the collector's edition.
Yeah. 120 megahertz screen. There you go. 120 megahertz screen, control panel, surround sound added.
Maybe more memory.
More memory. Yeah.
Maybe 100, because right now this one's coming with 64 gigabytes. Maybe it comes with, 500 gigabytes instead. I mean, I was just trying to think of some software, hardware that they actually could do.
Yeah.
Like
120 megahertz screen would be a good upgrade. That's what Hollywood Polo was saying too.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what this collector's edition is going to be.
Obviously,
it's going to be a new skin, and then what kind of different hardware is it going to have?
Yeah, Hobby Hands is with us. 120 hertz screen would be killer.
Yeah.
The thing is, really, all these pinballs are really chump change compared to a real pinball, though. I mean, if you ever priced a real pinball machine, I mean, like this is still like very low. I mean, I think the topper for the Mandalorian table costs more than this pinball machine. The topper, just the little gadget you put on top costs more than this whole pinball machine. So, I mean, it's still a very affordable way to get into having a pinball in your home arcade.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, $1,100 if you get in the first wave. $1,100 for a 4K pinball to me with this kind of art is pretty good. Like Haro was saying earlier, they're almost not giving them away, but they might be at a loss or just a minimum.
I doubt it. I'm going to tell you why I think that's not true at all. I doubt $1,100. All
right.
I doubt that at all. I think Atgames is a smart. They have smart businessmen, and they have engineering down to a science. They are the NASA of home arcade. They have the most engineered home arcade products. I don't see them making a choice to lose money making hardware and expect to make it up in software. Like iArcade just did that, and they got their ass handed to them, and the company went bankrupt.
Yeah, true.
Like I don't see Atgames doing that. I'm sure they're making money. They're bringing quality, which is important, but I'm sure they're still smart enough to make a profit off the hardware alone.
Yeah,
some people buy hardware and they never buy another thing. I mean, they buy the thing and that's it.
I think they're making a minimal profit though. I don't think they're making a huge profit.
Yeah, I don't think they're greedy. Like I don't think they're gouging.
Oh no, not at all.
Not charging like $750 and then getting particle board and like the.
I mean, $1,100, man. You're not gouging anybody. I mean, what's the monitor alone cost?
It's not a gun. It's not like it's a gun game with a 17-inch screen.
I mean, 3 monitors got to be damn expensive, even though you're buying these in bulk and you have a contract with the monitor people. 3 monitors.
All that stuff goes down though if you're buying in bulk. I mean, go Walmart, look how much a TV is. It's amazing what you can get for your money now. I mean, everything's reasonable. On that, I don't know why, but I guess because it's so popular,
Yep. Because I mean, if you tried to make this machine yourself, you'd be way over $2,000.
Yeah.
I did a calculation on it way back, and it was if you did this yourself when you went to buy stuff arcades and went all it's over $2,000 to do it on your own.
Unless it depends how good. Like someone like Hobby Hands, someone that has a lot of natural talent and natural skill at modding, they could build a custom V-pin because they know how to do it. You can make your own cabinet and stuff. If you've got the carpentry skills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the if you're comfortable with the engineering you have to do to make it yourself, you certainly can. I mean, but I mean, it's just like you can't compare this to like a $2,000 to $4,000 virtual pin from a company. You can, because it's not in that price range. We're at the $1,000 to $1,400, $1,500 range. You can't compare it to a $4,000 V pin.
No, you
It's not
can't.
going to be the same thing. It's not even in the. And first of all, you're buying it. You're also using a PC to power it.
Right.
But here's the thing, the PC interface, it's like good for like if you're just going to play it yourself, but it for like if you're just going to have it on in a room and expect people just to walk up and play it, it's too much, it's too much for a lot of people.
Yeah, 1,100 is too much for a lot of people. But I mean, what a price range to be in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this gets you in the door of pinball to see if you really like it. I mean, for $1,100, I mean, you're getting a lot.
You're getting a lot. You're getting a lot. You're getting a DMD now. You're getting a good back box that looks good. You're getting a good back box. And the thing is,
except for the marquee,
you're getting except for the marquee, which is a disaster. But besides that, the back box looks good, and you're getting access. Awesome. I already know these 160 tables. I'm playing these 160 tables now on my Atgames Legends pinball I have now. These will just be upgraded versions with better, higher resolution. I already know I like these pinball tables. It's like I don't need. Yeah,
you've been playing them. Yeah,
I don't need to be sold on it. I'm playing them. I've been playing them since I bought them. But
yeah, I mean, I'm just excited because I mean, for I thought it was going to be around $1,500, where that's going to be the MSRP. But for $1,100, man, I don't think you can get something this quality anywhere else for $1,100.
No.
I mean, to have 4K, have the back box the way it is. I mean, we already know the monitor on the back box is good because that's the one they use in their ALUs.
Yeah, and this is a turnkey solution. Hobby Hands is like
somewhat affordable.
It's like I could work more hours, money, and to get more money to buy the table. Part of me is the love of making it, and that's true. There's always that, like, you can do it yourself, and there's a feeling of satisfaction. But this isn't really that. This is for someone that wants to buy something ready to go. Maybe put the back box on and plug a few things together. Connect to a store, and instantly have access to 160 pinballs in high definition. I mean, it's killer. This is a killer idea. I love this machine.
In Arcade 1-Up, kiss pinball goodbye.
Yeah, Arcade 1-Up,
game changer.
Game over, man.
Game over.
Game over.
All right, man, you ready to show your video, man? I got to go get my son real quick. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you could put it on.
There it is. I'll be back. See you, sucker.
Okay, here's some footage of some of the games in HD. These will be the stock games that come on it. This is a great game. This is called The Last Ice Age. Anyone playing this table right now? This is in the Natural History pack. Arlo says his first ALP was $679 plus shipping. It's a steal. Maybe we could put Hobby Hands on the job to fix the marquee. Listen to that angry woolly mammoth there in the background. Very angry at us. This was, to me, the sleeper table. Like when I looked at the graphics of the tables, this was not the one I thought I was going to love playing the most, but it ended up being my favorite table in the Natural History pack. Carlo is in alphabetic order. He's playing the dinosaur table right now. And this is actual video footage of the 4K pinball. Courtesy of Atgames, pretty cool. And I think, you know, hopefully Atgames will just be the start of the Zen Studio tables. I mean, it's an excellent start because everyone that knows pinball knows the Addams Family. It's a pretty challenging pinball too, the Addams Family. Hollywood Polo is a huge fan of virtual pinball. He's an excellent virtual pinball player. Hollywood, what would be the tables you would be most excited to see on this 4K pinball? My family says I have the ALP Micro, and I honestly think it's great. My daughter has a lot of fun on it. I think the Micro is pretty cool. It's a small form factor. And Team McCloskey will be back in just a little bit. We just fill in for him until he gets back. This is the first table we're looking at. We're going to show some of the tables on the new, coming out on the brand new 4K Legends Pinball. This is a dinosaur themed one. Of course, who doesn't love dinosaur themed pinball tables? I mean, Jurassic Park, you know, has been an amazing franchise for pinball. You know, whether you look at the original Jurassic pinball with the Tyrannosaurus that eats the pinballs, or the brand new one from Stern. I mean, dinosaurs and pinball go together. You know, the one thing Atgames is missing from I think the real pinball feel is there's not a lot of sex appeal in these games. Like if you look at a lot of real pinball machines, you know, they did use, you know, sexy women a lot to make the pinballs popular. You know, pinball machine art in general is pretty hot. One of the things I love about this table is you have the animations, like on the pterodactyl flying. It's pretty cool. Kind of chilling, flying around. And I think it's going to be interesting to see like the 4K versions of like the Taito tables, the 4K versions of the Dr. Seuss tables. I think are going to be pretty amazing. They already look really good right now. So, I mean, I can only imagine when they're upscaled to 4K, they're going to play like and look like.
Stay on target.
Earthquake. Oh, look at the volcanoes erupting. See the lava on the volcano?
Combo. Carlos saying the natural history packs are beautiful. And
Amazonian has the best back box with the cat. Okay, we're switching modes here. Going away from natural history. We'll take a look at the battle table. One of the multi-level tables. Like the sound effects.
One more for the upgrade.
I mean, for me personally, the only thing I don't love about these tables is the music. I'm not a massive fan of this music they use. I think this is this Magic Pixel that makes these? But you could turn the music down or turn it off. But I like the sound effects. These tables tend to flow really good. They have a lot of ramps, a lot of excitement. Battle is good fun. Carlo says he likes all the deluxe tables, especially the bowling. We'll probably take a look at in a few minutes. One of the things that these Magic Pixel tables do well is the nudging and stuff feels good. Like when you nudge, the ball physics are pretty good on these tables. They feel, you know, they have a good feel to them. One of the things Atgames has always been strong in is they map the nudge. There's an extra button on the left and right flip, right by the left and right flipper. And you can use the buttons to nudge, but you can also physically nudge the machine. And it has an accelerometer that will move the ball on the table, just like if you hit the nudge button. And as someone who's a huge fan of real pinball, nudging is a massive, massive part of playing real pinball. And, you know, having even a virtual pin with no nudge is basically useless. It doesn't feel like pinball. I'm going to go a little more gothic with Spooky. I mean, Spooky's a great table. Got the animated Frankenstein kind of in the middle.
2 million.
Definitely got the more gothic type sounds. Total of 160 tables. Hopefully by December we'll be brought to this 4K platform. 4 natural history, 7 Dr. Seuss tables, 12 Taito tables,
2 million.
22 Gottlieb tables, 115 Garia tables. Wow. And they're just getting started. I'm sure they're going to do more natural history packs and more designs. And I'm sure they're going to do something with Rare. You know, the Rare acquisition was a big thing for Atgames. And getting Killer Instinct. Now getting Zen.
Kill the mummy.
That's huge news for Atgames.
Now hit the left ramp. The night has just started.
Amazonia. Wow, I feel like I'm in the rainforest with the sounds. And these are the stock tables that will be on the Legends 4K when it drops. Shout out to Atgames. Well done. One's for you. Well done. I always thought the coolest thing on this table was all the fish on the piranhas in the water. Yeah, the piranhas are amazing. And you can see there's a ton of variation on the kinds of tables you're going to get on the stock Legends 4K. Just going through all the tables that it will have. This one almost reminds me of Bollywood or something. Yep, Goofyfoot said he's a fan of Spooky. Yeah, I like all the Spooky tables. Not just the deluxe one. I like the regular Spooky tables too. A lot of fun. I like the Nautilus table. It's a lot of fun on the Atgames. Carlo says, haha, Goofyfoot. My girlfriend said those vampire girls have got huge boobs. Nothing wrong with that.
Get yourself together.
I'm drinking a Schofferhofer. I like Schofferhofer. Discovered it years ago when I went to Disney World. It was the first time I ever saw it. Then I hadn't seen it for years. Then the grocery store near me just started carrying it out of the blue. You know?
I'm back.
Hey, what's happening?
I wasn't gone too long.
You did good. You good. Let me zoom through these tables. Okay, we got Josie and the Pussycats. Let me skip through them real quick.
See you all next time.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty quick.
Yeah, this is a pool themed table. These are all the tables that will come stock on the Legends 4K. Pretty cool pool type theme. Skip around a little bit since you're back.
Shoot again activated.
I'll have the unedited version of this eventually up on my channel. This is the actual 4K footage though from the new pinball table.
This one
come stock.
So what, Fire Fella?
Yeah.
Like,
This one has an insane amount of play fields. Pretty cool though.
I mean, that's just the HD version.
There's a lot of variation. There's a lot of variation on these tables. Skip around.
It's bowling time.
This is, I think, the one, Carl. Is this the bowling one that you like? This game is pretty cool.
It's bowling time.
I like the colors on this one.
Look at the bowling, the way you bowl on the side. How cool is that, huh?
Yeah, I know, that's so cool.
You're getting the 4K pinball, huh?
Who?
We'll be able, aren't you getting the 4K pinball? We'll be able to play we'll compete against each other.
Time to smash those
You get higher
pins down.
scores.
You'll be kicking my ass all the time.
I'll be kicking your ass all the time. I hope so.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
I
if
don't
I'm
know.
gonna
I know. You're a pretty good gamer. I don't know. We'll have to see. You know.
I might not be getting a 4K
Straight. Well done.
pinball. I'm waiting for some better art.
Better art than Addams Family?
Yeah.
Really? I love the Addams Family. I'm in for the Addams Family. They got me. It's one of my favorite pinballs.
When 0 is 0.
Okay, that's the bowling. Exoplanets. Some people, I don't particularly love this table. I've tried it. It's just not for me. But space themed table. Maybe I need to give another shot. What else we got? We'll kick that off. Let's see. Get rid of it. Let's see. Okay, so what's up, T? What's the next thing to show?
Okay, starting to pull. Who's getting the 4K Addams Family pinball? Who's going to be getting it? Got a pull up in there? Pop Brian raises his hand.
Yeah, I'm getting it. You know I'm getting it.
Yo, I like the bowling on the side of the pins. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. My biggest issue was the art, as far as my biggest critique, and they've answered that and then some. Plus, the collaboration with Zen Pinball is just it's massive. I'm not going to miss that.
This will be a hit at CGC Cleveland. I wonder what New Wave Toys will debut. I'm not sure if New Wave is going to. So far, all I know, they're going to have it. I know they're going to have the Berserk there, the Frenzy there. Ghosts and Goblins are going to be there. I think they're going to have their BMX bike, their Mongoose bike's going to be there. I don't think they're going to have anything else. They might. They said New Wave Toys did say they're going to at least release 2 more cabinets by the end of the year. So they might debut one of the cabinets that are coming out before the end of the year. Hey, what's up, Thor KC? I like the Addams Family art, but Tron Legacy is what it would take to get me to spend enough. Yeah, Tron one. Does Zen have any Tron?
No.
They need to get a freaking Tron, man.
Right now, I played one of those where someone had completely like tricked it out, and they added like a screen on it. It's amazing.
Tron would
be a very expensive pinball machine. Tron.
Okay, so I was going to read some of these frequently asked questions because some people might be wondering some of this stuff. Like this first one here, for pre-installed tables that come with the Legends Pinball 4K Standard Edition, will they receive updates? Yes. Okay, will built-in pinball game update require a firmware update? No, it will not. Okay, how will updates and bug fixes for digital pinball games be delivered to the Legends Pinball 4K? Users will be able to receive updates via internet. Is that how you do it now, the firmware updates?
Yeah, it's just a download.
I don't like to update firmware where I have to update the firmware to enjoy new titles as they are released. Yes, you would need to update the firmware. I haven't read any of these ones. I don't know if these are anything. Will leaderboard scores be shared and accessed through Pinball FX leaderboards and Atgames 4K leaderboards?
Atgames.
All Legends 4K high scores will only be posted on the Atgames dedicated 4K leaderboards. Oh, so you're going to have dedicated 4K leaderboards and HD leaderboards. Okay. I figured they would, but can I play other Zen Studio tournaments on Atgames devices? No. However, Atgames will be hosting Legends 4K and Zen Studios pinball tournaments, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
So Atgames is going to do Zen tournaments and their own tournaments. That's cool.
Yeah.
But they'll be,
let the community do it. Like High Scores on Tap does a lot of stuff with tournaments. That would be cool.
For more details on upcoming tournaments and events, please follow us on our social media channels. And there it is right there. If you want to go over there. Will all current Legends HD tables be ported to Legends 4K platform devices and play at the specific spec of 4K? Yes, the Legends 4K format version pinball packs for Taito, National History, Dr. Seuss, Gottlieb, and Zachariah will be available for purchase on the Legends 4K machine as well as on the Atgames e-store. All Legends
There you
4K
go.
format pinball packs will play at the spec 4K play field at 60 FPS.
I'm glad you're
HD.
reading that and not me, but yeah, it sounds like all the tables that you like are eventually going to be in 4K.
Yep.
So like, and that's good news. Like if you've had the Atgames pinball and you've been playing a long time, there's a ton of great tables already on the Atgames pinball platform. So that's exciting. We just got
Yeah.
Biggie D popping in.
So Big D.
Biggie D, the next big name in home arcade, is here.
Guys,
What's happening?
Getting one when they sell them at Sam's. Yeah, I wonder how far off that's going to be. But it will.
Seems a little bit high. I mean, that price point seems too high for Sam's. Yeah, I don't see Sam's selling a $1,400 pinball. Or
Will it be
$1,500
cheaper than?
pinball.
Will it be cheaper than $1,100? I would have to say probably not. That will be at the end of 2024. Goofyfoot says that's a long time to wait there, Big D.
I did see the ALP was at my local Sam's for a while. They had a bunch of the Atgames. They had the Legends Ultimate. They had the ALP, and they had the Atgames. Is it called what's the mini arcade called? I didn't go on that one. I didn't get that one.
Which one?
The arcade. It's like a Legends Ultimate, but it's smaller. They had that at Walmart too. I mean at Sam's.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, what is it? The AL is it the Legends Ultimate Mini? I don't know what it's called.
I can't remember either. You mean the pinball one, or?
Yeah, no, they had an arcade. It was like the Legends Ultimate. But all hands are on deck for this pinball project. I mean, the pinball for them, I think for Atgames is like at the top of the list of things they're going to do first. I think the Atgames Legends
Micro.
the Atgames Legends 4K arcade will come after that. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I
wonder
wonder
they're making the 4K arcade and they're making the 4K pinball, but I think the pinball is going to tackle first. And then I think we'll get the arcade down the road a little bit, which is good for me because I don't have to worry about buying both at the same time.
Yep. Man, that thing on my nose, man, you can really see it. Yeah, and they were supposed to come out with the Voyager. That was supposed to come out for their summer sale. They had a little handheld. That was actually supposed to come out for their summer sale, which was back in June or July. That never happened. So I'm not sure where their handheld stands right now either. Like you said, all hands seem to be on this 4K pinball.
Yeah, I think they're going to, we got to figure they have 160 tables that have to be in 4K. Just imagine that by itself. I think the most important thing is they get this pinball and they get it right and they have a good launch with it,
Yeah. Okay, so this is some of the pricing, availability, and general support. What is the pricing of the Legends Pinball 4K Standard Edition? Check out their website. We already know how much is the pre-order deposit. That's the other nice thing about Atgames pre-order. You don't have to pay the whole thing. You're only putting a little deposit down. Not like Arcade 1-Up. Bam, you got to pay the whole damn price up
front. Give me all your money, sucker.
And wait 3 or 4 months to get it.
And guess what? Walmart gets it first. We're just going to hold your money. We're going to hold your money hostage while everyone else gets their cabinet while you wait. God, what a terrible PR decision.
Yep.
Hey, the Purge started today. You saw the Purge. It's coming.
Yeah, and you got space over there already for the 4K pinball. I saw it.
Yeah.
You sent me a picture.
The first one got knocked out today.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, the Purge is coming. And you know what? It just proves Pac-Man is the most popular arcade. Out of all those arcades I was selling, what was the first
that was the first.
What was the first one? The guy drove for like 3 hours to get it too. He wanted that exact one. 3 hours.
Well, yeah. Arcade 1-Up
Brad's Pac-Man.
Arcade 1-Up always gave you a discount too when you pre-ordered, like $50. That was it. Here it's like a couple hundred,
Yeah, it's like no love, man. No love. No love. I'm out. I'm out. Arcade 1-Up.
Yeah, I'm out. I got my 5.
I'm done.
I got the ones I wanted. I'm done. Will Zen tables be
I'll be glad
available
when I'm
on the
done with
old
them.
1080 ALP? No, it will not. The Zen tables was only for the 4K pinball. And it says that in somewhere in here in this.
Yeah, the Zens will. I think it's because the features and the advanced. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you need a more powerful chipset. I mean, to be realistic. You know.
It makes you wonder if Atgames went to Zen years ago and say, "Hey, can we put your tables on there?" And probably said, "Not until you get a 4K."
Yeah, not till you have a more powerful chipset.
Yep, you have
And
to have a more
now they
powerful-
have it. You know, I mean, it's the chipset they're getting from what I've heard is more powerful than the Nintendo Switch. So if the
Yeah.
Switch can play great pinball, I mean, it should be no problem. I mean, the iArcade has a good chipset. It plays MAME beautifully. Once you
Yeah.
mod it, you know, chipsets are important on this stuff.
Yeah, for now, Zens will only work on the 4K. Okay, let's see. It says, when will Legends Pinball 4K Standard Edition have U.S. inventory for 5 to 10 days turnaround time as a normal e-store item? Expect that in Q1 of next year. Well, here you go. Will Sam's Club or other national retailers carry Legends Pinball 4K
No.
Standard Edition?
No.
Not at launch.
Nope.
So there you go. Not at launch.
Like
Well,
I said,
sometime-
it's a little high end for them. I mean, it's a pretty high price point.
Will Legends Pinball 4K Standard Edition be available outside of the U.S.? Not at this time. We will continue to work with other distributor partners outside of the USA to bring additional opportunities to our worldwide customers. I think it's going to be available in the United States and Canada, right? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I saw that somewhere. It'll be in
Yeah,
Canada.
eventually. Probably like through like the buy stuff store or something.
What is the warranty on the Legends Pinball 4K Standard Edition? Legends
year.
Pinball Standard comes with 1 year Legends Care Standard warranty from Atgames with the option to purchase a 2-year and 3-year extended warranty, which we know they had their extended warranty programs up there now.
Yep. Pull up Hobby Hands comment.
Come in 2 boxes.
Pull up Hobby Hands, please.
Programming
Programming is. Oh, you want to read it? Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Programming is so important. You can pull magic out of slower boards if you have the skill. And that is true, but it's better if you have a more powerful chipset. You don't need to require as much from the programmers. You know, the chipset makes a huge difference on how smooth things run and how much, you know, the programmers have to cheat to make it run good.
Nice big D. So here it is. Here it says, how will Zen Studios and Atgames handle customer support for the new Legends 4K product line? Atgames customer service will provide end-to-end customer service. So
Yeah.
So if you have a problem with
people just contact Papa Brad.
there you go.
Every time that there's a problem, like everyone I know, like you wouldn't believe the amount of like stuff that like I answer all the time about Atgames. But that's fun, you know. That's part of it. You know, you do want to help out people. If you know the answer to something, help them out. Why not?
Yeah, I mean that's what I do on my other channel with
All the
arcades.
time, you know, like
Arc.
with your Arc. I mean, like you share the love, you know.
That's
all
why
my
that's why I
games.
built my
Stop
first.
playing the games, having fun.
Yeah, I mean the reason why I started my T McCluskey channel for Arc is because there was like nothing out there.
No information.
Yeah, it was hard. It's like, well, then I started thinking, like, damn, if I have these questions and can't find them, other people are going to have these questions. And so I figured, you know, I'll start a channel and help people out. And to this day, I'm still, 5 years in. I'm 5 years in.
5 years in. 5 years in.
6 years in on that.
What are you doing slumming it on this channel? Go on your big channel.
There's
People
no
don't know.
content.
People don't know who T. McCloskey is.
I know. If you're going to play Arc, you don't know me. There was another. This is the one you sent me. I thought there was more questions on your website. Where'd it go? So we didn't even get to this part. Atgames partners with Zen announced the new Atgames Legend 4K pinball machines, including the Addams Family Standard Edition. See, they keep saying Standard Edition everywhere because there's a collector's edition coming.
Man, I'm gonna jump on the standard edition. Then I wonder if I'm gonna have FOMO for the collector's edition. You notice they're not telling you about the collector's edition before the pre-order date. God, that's a tough call.
That's one thing with
They're not telling you about the collector's edition before the pre-order. The
I
first
know.
round. That's a little scary.
I know it's like what's
I mean, what if I'm
and
like,
they said
okay.
one's coming this year.
Yeah. Our premium edition is Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'll be like, I'll be like,
I'm like, no.
what are you doing, Brad O'Connell? What are you doing?
Now I wonder, okay, because one is coming out before the end of the year, a collector's edition, right? At least one is coming out. We're already in midway through September, so we only got 3 more months.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because it'll have a unique skin. Which one do you think they'll come out first with? It's just a guess. I mean, anybody in the chat has a guess of what their collector's edition will be. The first one. There's going to be 15 total, but what's going to be the first one you think, Papa Brad?
Attack from Mars is a really beloved pinball. I know Arcade 1-Up did it like terribly. They did a terrible job on it, but they did do it. But I mean, other tables, I mean, they could do like, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Monster Bash, Tales of the Arabian Nights, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Jaws. I mean, they got Star Wars would be a big property to do. The reason why Star Wars crosses over, people love Star Wars. Like my Star Wars Donkey Kong Me is one of my highest viewed of the Donkey Kong series. That just tells you that property still pulls a lot of people. I think people like Star Wars stuff. It crosses over. Attack from Mars.
Tony C says Indiana Jones, Carlos,
Absolutely.
Star Wars. I'm just trying to think of like, okay, so Addams Family was one of the
Mandalorian.
Addams Family is one of their bigger games, right? Was that the biggest game to date? Addams Family for Zen.
In classic pinball, I mean, Addams Family. If you play real pinball, everyone knows Addams Family. Twilight Zone would be another popular classic pinball that is on Zen.
Okay, so here's the
There's
list.
a lot. Yeah. Pull up list.
So this is the list from Zen. Since we're going over what we think.
Okay, Star Wars, a totally non-Disney Star Wars table. They could do Empire Strikes Back. They could
look at all the Star Wars they have. Man.
They could do Star Wars Episode 4. Like a totally non-Disney Star Wars table would sell. That's my opinion on the Star Wars stuff.
I mean, look at all the choices you have: Empire Strikes Back, the Clone Wars, Boba Fett. I would think
Mandalorian.
Is that on here? Oh yeah,
they have it on the newer ones, I think.
Well, this is FX3,
right?
I saw it on here somewhere.
Well, even not. Star Wars is a massive property. Back to the Future.
And then you got your Aliens.
Aliens doesn't sell to kids though, so there's no crossover. Like it's great, but it's too grown up. Marvel, yeah, absolutely.
Won't be Family Guy or nothing.
And the Williams tables. Let's take a look. Addams Family is at the top.
That's when they already did, right?
They could do Medieval Madness. That's a huge popular pinball. It's in most people's top 5 pinballs.
Attack from Mars.
They could do Indiana Jones, Attack from Mars. I still like Creature from the Black Lagoon. To me is the nostalgia one, but Tales of the Arabian Nights is a super popular pinball. Pretty much all those pinballs on that list are just, that is an amazing list there. That's all the stuff you want. Yeah. See, MJP agrees. A non-Disney, a no Disney Star Wars machine would be hot. Would Disney allow it to happen? That's a problem.
No.
It'd be like,
No.
where's the overpowered female characters? I don't think Disney would let it happen. You're right, maybe.
I don't think they'd let it happen.
Yeah.
I want to pop that up real quick.
Look at that side art. Dom, dom. Wah, wah, wah. I would put my money down today on that.
Yes, I would too. It's my colors, man.
Damn.
It's my colors. There he is. There he is.
I got the topper. Already.
That would be awesome, man. See, there's just too many to guess what the collector's edition would be.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of the classics.
Cool. He just chills out. He chills out on my Atgames Legends Ultimate when I'm not playing it. But I love that little creature from Black Lagoon I got.
Yeah, my family says Zen does make Star Wars tables.
Definitely. I don't know. Elvira, I think, could pull big numbers. People love Elvira. Maybe it's just Papa Brad.
Then you got
I don't
Jurassic
know.
Park.
Jurassic Park, another huge
Dinosaurs.
franchise. Jurassic Park, absolutely.
That'd be a. Would you buy a Jurassic Park skinned pinball from?
Oh yeah,
games?
Jurassic Park's amazing.
Then you got Jaws, Back to the Future. See, Back to the Future would be
E.T.
another one I'd love to see side art. E.T. not so much, but Jaws and Back to the Future would be really cool.
Well, it's part of the Universal. I was just saying it was on the picture. E.T. and they got all those properties.
Yeah. I mean, there's the look.
Flux capacitor.
Get the flux on there, and then look at the bumpers, man. They're wheels.
The Back to the Future pinball is pretty fun. It has a bunch of different tables that it kind of themes to as you play it.
And then you unlock where the tire, on fire trail. Yeah. I was watching somebody yesterday gameplay of the Back to the Future, man. It was like, dang, this thing's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and we're not even touching like Zen has their own tables, which are not. That's what I'm saying. What they're missing is any table with sex appeal. See, Goofyfoot says boobs sell tables, and sexy is a part of pinball. Like if you really get deep into the pinball culture and you start looking at pinball machines, I mean, they all have hot women on them.
Yep,
they all do.
Yeah.
All of them, or a lot of them. Anywhere they could sneak it in, a little bit of extra sex appeal, they did it. Because that they knew that would draw people to play it.
Nightmare Mansion. Yeah, that's why I like Elvira, man. Do you have any Elviras?
Probably. I don't think they do, actually. Do they?
We got Monster Bash.
Yeah, Monster Bash is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Universal Monsters,
I didn't see any Elvira ones on here. I'm surprised I at least had one.
You can always play the Elvira tables in virtual pinball VPX. They have really great Elvira conversion tables. And that's the thing, team. We're not even mentioning. You could hook your PC up to it and play all kinds of other games too. I mean, but
yeah, so it's what that Con up here was saying. The OTG is the way to go with the full version of Pinball FX.
Yeah,
especially if we have to wait for tables to be converted to the ALP 4K. But be great. I mean, to me, I don't know if
in a minute.
I know people will probably do the OTG, but man, with the Zen Studios, man, I mean, you really don't need to do OTG. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn?
I've always been a massive fan of just buying the tables and installing them, the ones that they offer, because it's so easy. It's like easy mode. I mean, you're going to have 160 tables. 160
that's a lot of tables to go through.
A lot of tables to get through.
And that's not counting that's not hooking it up to a PC and play it, through the OTG. That's just tables, and they're going to be adding too. This is not going to be 160.
The real Twilight Zone near him is $11,500. And he is 100% virtual pinball. Yeah.
Is that game's going legit? I would say yes.
I would say yes. I would say this pretty much means that Arcade 1-Up has no chance of competing against this. There is no chance that you're going to compete against a Zen-equipped virtual pinball with a 4K screen. That's going to be very difficult.
I think Arcade 1-Up like this, man, to the door, the pinball. Shaboom.
Yeah,
click,
the door does.
So
yeah, that's it. Game over.
Game over,
man. And we got your Killer Instinct too. How you feel about that?
And Battletoads. Like I said,
Battletoads.
And we're not even talking about the ALU 4K yet. What's that going to bring?
Hey, look, man. If you get desperate, Arcade 1-Up, you can buy some more Miss Pac-Man off of us.
Oh, dude, what if they partner up, man, with somebody else?
Absolutely.
On, ALU 4K, and they come out with different skins on that one too. Think they'll be coming out with new skins on ALU 4K? It's like they're doing here in the
No,
pinball.
I just like it black. I mean, it's a multicade. I mean, I'm playing like all kinds of games on it, thousands of games.
I know,
It
man.
doesn't need to have any graphics. But I mean, I understand people might want it. So I mean, they are getting Killer Instinct. That's a huge title.
And Battletoads.
People love it.
Oh, and if anybody didn't know, if you haven't been up to Zen Studios, the cool thing about this page I have here, I could throw it in the chat. This actually gives you the guides to the table. So if I click on Empire Strikes Back, this is the guide to how to play the game. Like, you know, they showed you the table. They got these numbers here. And then if you can scroll down, they actually tell you how to play the game and what to unlock and all that. So if you don't already know about this, this is a really cool page. Especially if you're going to get the 4K pinball from Atgames, this is a great page to have because it gives you the introduction. They tell you how to play it. They tell you what you can unlock and how to unlock it. So this would be a really great page for anybody going to get this 4K Atgames pinball.
That's awesome.
I'll throw this up because I mean some of these games I never played, so I don't know how to play them. So you can actually come over here and they'll tell you how to play it.
Mm-hmm. They have it like in the games. They have in the Zen programs in the games. They have like things that tell you, like guides that tell you how to play the pinball too.
No, it's so cool because I mean all these tables, man. I haven't played all these.
I know.
So instead of trying to figure it out your own, at least you can kind of read through and see how to play it, not just guessing. You know, just hitting the flippers. I'm just playing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm hitting the flippers. So really cool page to have.
Brooklyn Menace with an awesome comment. If they put the same quality into future Legends Ultimate cabinets, Atgames will take over home arcades. Game over, man. It's all Atgames.
I'm telling you, and if they start adding,
I told you they're building the Death Star. I've been saying it for months. They're building the Death Star, man. And that doesn't mean they're going to get blown up. That means they're going to be the ultimate force in the universe. Look out. Look out. Here they come.
I'm telling you,
better hope the Jedis get their act together.
I'm telling you, if they add skins, man, to their ALU, man, why would you go anywhere else?
Plays a lot.
You know, like Killer Instinct. You know, if you get a Killer Instinct cabinet with Killer Instinct on it, plus other multi-cade.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you go anywhere else?
And that new chipset's going to have no problem running Killer Instinct. None. On the 4K arcade, it's not going to have any problem running Killer Instinct.
Tony C, in the future, all arcades are Atgames. Telling you, if they add skins, man, to their ALU, dude, game over.
Yeah.
I think, you know, since they got Killer Instinct, I think they will make a Killer Instinct.
Arcade One Up can build the casino cades and claw machines. Did you hear about the casino cades where they put the buttons in the wrong spot? They wired the buttons in wrong. So like you couldn't even play it. Like you'd open it up and it seemed like nothing was working. And what they did is they wired the buttons wrong, T. The buttons were off. Imagine a lot of elderly people got very frustrated.
I know Calvin Jr., man, he had to freaking send his back because something wasn't working on his. Was it the monitor? Oh yeah, he had sound but no video.
Sound but no video.
Yep. So he had to send his back.
Yep. I'm saying commence the purge.
Yeah, you got rid of your Pac-Man already.
Yep.
You get asking price, or do you have to bring it down?
I got exactly what I asked, not a penny less. And the guy drove for like 3 hours to get it. It is no fun though. To be honest, I'm not a fan of having to sell these arcades. I wish I would just have stuff that like would never have to sell. You know, I mean, selling arcades is no fun to me. I mean, everyone haggles, and it's just no fun. But I'll be glad when I get through this.
What is your best guess on the next 15 having pre-sale pricing?
Who knows?
Oh, the next 50. Oh, you're talking about the collector's edition because there's going to be 15 in the next 2 years of that collector's edition. Pre-sale pricing. Will they have pre-sale pricing? I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, they could be doing this just because it's an introduction, but I mean, I'm always for like give us the best price. I mean, always. The best
Yeah.
price.
Yeah, I'm not
You
sure
get
if
it cheaper, get it cheaper.
the collector's edition might come at a premium, especially if they add hardware to it. If it's just not a skin and a table, if it's hardware as well, they might sell those at a premium. Which
there is
premium?
hardware they could add, like you said. I mean, they could add the surround sound. They could add the control panel. There's things they could do to it, have it right at the gate, like all decked out.
Yeah, I had the SSF kit, control panel
Built in. Yeah,
built
for
in,
sure.
yep. Control panel already there.
Godzilla versus Kong.
Bigger,
You see
space.
that movie with the King Kong versus Godzilla? Did you go see
I did
that?
not.
I did.
No.
I enjoyed it. Actually, I enjoyed it.
Pretty good?
I loved it. I don't know. A lot of people didn't. Some people didn't like it, but I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was a popcorn movie. You just enjoy the effects. I mean, giant. The giant monsters was awesome. I like the first King Kong movie, the new reboot one that they did the most, though. The very first one they did, where I think it was Kong Skull Island, maybe. That was a good movie.
Oh, Island? Yeah, I did see
enjoyed that.
Okay, so there's this one question here. Will Zen's in-game purchase be supported on the Legends 4K platform? Yes. Legends CE 4K will have payment gateway and API to implement in-game on-device buying of Zen games from Atgames eStore and to redeem and install them one click on Legends 4K devices. So there you go. On the games. But like Carlo said, make sure you use the same ID and password on your machine and on their eStore, or you'll run into problems. I've already paid for all the Zen tables on Steam. Do I have to pay for them again to play on Legends 4K? Yes.
Pay and pay again.
That's what we're talking
about. You get
about
a Switch, you will pay again. If you get a PlayStation 4, you will pay it again. If you get
Xbox.
a PlayStation, I don't know about Xbox, you will pay again. They get you, man. They get you with these games. I mean, like I said, how many times have you bought Super Mario Brothers? I mean, I need two hands. Dragon's Lair. I mean, please, bought that game probably 12 times by now.
Will other non-Zen pinballs be available in Legends 4K format? Over 160 Atgames original tables will be published in Legends 4K format and sold separately. So the 160 is just the Atgames. That's not the Zen Studio games.
I know, that's the Atgames.
That's just the Atgames, yeah. So 160 Atgames and whatever.
The thing is, T, they're starting off the bat with a good library of pinball machines. Like I have all the games now on my Atgames pinball, and I like it. So they're starting off with a good library. They got a good start because they've got a lot of good stuff already. They can port, make it 4K, make it a little better.
Thanks, Hollywood Polo. Yeah, Star Trek might be the first collector's edition. That's Zen's newest table. Star Trek could be the collector's edition.
Yeah. T, you ever play Whirlwind pinball? There's this pinball called Whirlwind. It has a fan on top.
Ah, yeah.
And when you activate the hurricane, the fan blows on you. It's really cool.
You showed us that, man, on your one of your videos. I saw.
I showed it on one of my videos.
I remember that.
Biggie D must have played Whirlwind. That's a great classic pinball table. I mean, that's why you go to an arcade to play pinball. You can't emulate that.
So Shane here says there's no turning the ball trails off with 60 megahertz. Man.
You like ball trails when you're playing? You like the little line behind the ball?
Not.
I hate that. The first thing I do is I turn all the extra crap off, so it feels more like I'm playing pinball. But that's just me. But some people like that.
It would be stupid to limit Star Trek to 5K though. Makes it more valuable.
Yeah,
I mean
that's the new wave. Like Stern does that.
Yep.
New Wave Toys is doing that to a certain extent. It makes things more collectible. Arcade 1-Up does not do that. The Pac-Man you bought today, tomorrow will not be as good as the next one they make.
I know it should be better.
Next Pac-Man.
It should be better.
The next Pac-Man will be better. We'll put a Pac-Man out of Costco with crappy, cheap light-up buttons. And then, 6 months later, they'll put out a Pac-Man with the correct buttons. You know, it's
Oh,
just like it's a never-ending thing. You just it never ends.
So somebody asked this question in the chat earlier, I think. Can I play new Zen releases that I purchased from the Atgames store with my HD device? Zen titles are only available on Legends 4K devices and will not work on the Legends HD devices. So there you go. It doesn't say anything about the future, so I think it's never going to work on the Legends HD devices, the Zen's tables. So that's a no on HD pinball. Zen will not be available probably ever.
Are they collectibles? Home arcades, are they collectibles? This guy's saying no. To a certain extent, he's right.
I think buying any of these as a collectible is a stretch.
But if you have a Burger Time, you're probably going to get more money for it because it's rare. So to a small extent, you're wrong in a small extent, but you're right in an extent. Arcade 1-Up Star Wars was a collectible until they made a new one.
It was.
That's what I just said. Like, no matter what you buy, if it's an Arcade 1-Up, they'll have a better one coming out in 6 months to a year, guaranteed, with a minimal, the very littlest amount of improvement they can do.
Yeah, that's what.
Not do it right, just improve it just a little bit.
Improvement would be nice instead of going backwards.
Yeah, how little can we improve it?
Yeah, it's funny because earlier today, not today, I think it was yesterday, I saw more information on the collector's edition. I'm not finding it anymore. I should have
just screenshotted that stuff, man. You should have screenshotted it so you had it.
I should. I mean,
it might be gone now. It might have been like, oh, we need to pull this off.
It could be.
That was a leak.
Will Legends HD Universal Packs tables / games play on the Legends 4K devices? No. Will there be dedicated Legends 4K leaderboards? Yes.
That's the thing I like. Atgames really, I think if they keep building on like having a community and having different like contests and stuff, I think that's all good. It all builds community.
Yeah.
Leaderboards build community really well.
Yeah, I wish I could remember where I saw some of that. One place I did see it. I think it was maybe in here, but it was on their Discord as well. About a little bit more about the collector's edition. Put that up.
It's only rare until they make a new Burger Time. He is correct. That is 100% true. But it sounds like I don't know if they're getting new licenses. It sounds like they're just losing licenses. They're not gaining. That's what it looks like.
Or as long as they're going to do a new one, the old ones are no more collectible.
Where's the deluxe or the XL Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles? That doesn't exist. Why? Why would that not exist?
What's up, Andy's Game Room? An improvement? They should have already been there. Yeah, they already should have been there. Yep. Yeah, the 15 collector's edition tables. It's going to be 15 of them over the next 2 years. Yeah. We don't know anything else about that. It's just going to be a new skin for sure. And if they're going to call it a collector's edition, there's got to be something else to it, And it might just be cosmetic too, They might just put like Stern does. What does Stern do? They put the
Oh no, Stern they have features that are different on each table.
Right.
So it is cosmetic, but it's also there's like gradual like improvements, mechanical things.
Yeah, they'll put some stuff in.
Here's an extra ramp, here's an extra feature, extra something different. They usually do. Yeah. The Godzilla is one of the worst offenders because like the Pro doesn't have the building that collapses. Right. The building that collapses is the cool feature on the game that you must have to make it really feel like Godzilla.
Biggie D says, I want a Star Trek Collector's Edition. That could be the first collector's, man.
Yeah, Star Trek. Is Star Trek though as popular as Star Wars in today?
It's just I was just thinking that
I like Star Trek.
It's Zen's newest. Uh-huh. That's one only reason why I said that might be their first one, just because that's Zen's newest pinball table. I mean, that's just a guess on my part. It's just so many from Zen, man. I mean, there's just so many to choose from. I mean, Back to the Future, Star Trek, Star
welcome
Wars.
to the chat, Mikey Yoon.
You know, I mean, it's just. Hey, what's up, Mikey? K1 have already screwed up on Time Crisis. What did they screw up on Time Crisis? Dashboard decal to select a game says timed at game. What? For story mode. And they want 750. Well, it's just like damn Dragon's Lair, man. I mean, they still have audio video issue.
Video sync.
I can't even go to a real arcade and play a Dragon's Lair because I'd be screwed up.
Timing will be off from practicing on an arcade 1-up.
Yep. But to limit that to 5K makes no sense. Well, if you want it to be a collector's edition, that's
actually, it does make a lot of sense because it makes them more valuable eventually. That's how you make something more collectible. You limit it.
Yeah. And Star Trek and Star Wars, Back to the Future, those ones would be good ones to. I mean, they're gonna if they're gonna ask premium, they're gonna give you a really good skin on it, for sure.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go with something that's really popular too to be sure that it sells out.
I mean, 5,000 is a lot.
That's a lot at that price. You're not talking about $300. You're talking about we don't even know how much yet, but at least 1,500 plus to 2,000.
Maybe the collector's edition will be 1,500. They can't go too high. Well, people won't buy them.
If they get too high, people won't buy them. Yeah, I mean,
but it all depends what's on it too. So it depends, what kind of hardware they're going to put on there.
Mm-hmm.
Skin, of course. But what else will they put on there? Will they put a hinge on the back box? Put a hinge on there, like Stern.
Put a hinge, so you just fold it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there were only about 12,000 Star Trek: The Next Generation pinballs made. So if they're making 5,000, they're almost at half the amount of real ones that existed. And arcades, they might have made that many, but how many are still working? That a lot of them get ruined, they get scrapped, they get lost to time. And unfortunately, that happens.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Goofy Foot, for gifting 5 memberships. Thanks so much, man. That's awesome. Nerd Lounge, Don, Dr. Z, Dorkhead, and Cavalar all got Goofy Foot's 5 memberships. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Goofy Foot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Garfield Pinball. Snoopy Pinball, man. Well, I don't think Zen makes Garfield or Snoopy, so it won't be one of those. It's got to be a Zen Studio or Atgames pinball to be a collector's edition. But I don't think Atgames tables can be a collector's edition. Do you think?
I don't know. I'm not saying nothing. I don't know. If it's limited, it has some collectability if it's limited.
Yeah, but would a lot of people buy that?
It has to be popular too. If they make 5,000, they can't. What if they make 5,000? They can't sell 5,000.
I know. I mean, they gotta come out with something.
They don't want to put themselves into the Blitz situation, like Arcade 1-Up did.
I want to see it Ollies.
They literally have
Ollies.
Yeah, Ollies where that's where Arcade 1-Ups go to die. Ollies, but hopefully Atgames is smart enough to not put themselves in that position.
I mean, 4K and 5K is a lot to sell. So you got to put
5,000 pinballs at $2,000 is a lot.
I mean, you have to have something that people will want it.
That's why want bad. Yeah. I mean,
that's why I keep asking, what would that be? Yeah, it could be the SSF kit, could be the control panel, with the control stick on it. It could be a bigger hard drive, and plus the skin. And if they ever do any other fancy stuff to the table too, like flipper guards, would they add flipper guards?
Look at that. Scroll up a little bit. I want to see that exclusive. I want to see that badge. Scroll the other way. I'm sorry, down. Go down. I want to see the badge. That looks pretty cool. It's got the thing on it, huh?
Huh?
It's got the thing in the hand.
Oh yeah. It says the Addams Family.
Yeah, that's like what the badge will look like. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Then it has the board on. And, it's like, what's this here for? What's this scan code going to do?
Maybe you can scan it when you have a warranty problem.
So we think that is? Because it does have the LIN on there.
Yeah, you can
LIN,
scan it.
born
Scan it with
on.
your phone when you're doing a warranty. That's what Arcade One Up is using that app for.
Or is there going to be some feature with your pinball? You could scan
Maybe.
that and, you know,
Well, it knows who you are because you log into it. I mean, it
Yeah.
knows.
I mean, it could be
Keep in mind.
something, you know, with the pinball machine itself too. I mean, you know, with the games you
Mhm.
play. I mean, Stern does that.
Uh,
So it might be something in the future they might do with your hand, you know, with your phone or something. With an app, they might come out with an app.
Yeah, I think the success of this will be if people that have a ALP now upgrade to this will be a big factor. If it's that much better, you know, because a lot of people already have ALPs, and some people have them really decked out with really, really nice back glasses that are custom. You know, once you move to using a PC, a lot of people say you can't go back. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how Atgames does, but I think this looks great.
Yeah, and then on their collector's edition might be all based on how this does too.
Yeah,
You know, because man, I just keep thinking like, man, 5,000 is a lot. I mean, it's a collector's edition, but man, 5,000. I mean,
yeah. The worst they can do is make 5,000. They get stuck with them, like you know, the Blitz situation.
or you just don't make them until you sell one through pre-orders. I mean, it's easy to do that. I mean, you just do whatever you get in the pre-orders and that, and then you make them. So you're not
I am
stuck with all those
skeptical
cabinets.
that these are going to ship to us by Christmas. I would be too. That is just called common sense. Congratulations, you have common sense.
Yeah, because they already said
That is a pipe dream. I don't see that happening. But if they do, I'll be impressed. Color me impressed.
Well, that's
But
why
I
they
think
got
it's
that big old
difficult
window.
at this-
Their window is December 25th through January 31st
Yeah,
So-
it's
for the first wave. That's if you order it starting next Friday, the 22nd through the 25th of September. That's the first wave. And they put a big old window on there, man. December
Yeah.
25th to January 31st.
yeah. We do need to find out. We do need to find out. There's one key question that everyone must start asking at games. You know what that is, don't you? What is that
What's that?
question, T? Where
What's that
pull that picture back up. Pull it
Huh?
back up. Pull up a
Pull
picture of
back.
the pinball machine. Pull up a picture of the pinball machine.
That one?
Yeah, any of them. Where is Uncle Fester?
I know. He's
Everyone.
not in the window.
Where
He's not-
is Uncle Fester? Uncle
Where's
Fester
Fester?
is missing on the pinball machine. What happened to him?
They need to put him in this damn window.
You know, with the light bulb, you know, with the light bulb in his mouth, lighting up, you know.
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean,
yeah, Biggie D says taking a risk with that first wave. Remember the Killer Instinct Pro, the Pro with the crappy joysticks that sucked.
Yep.
The Pro model,
The Pro.
the still particle board,
$1,000.
$1,000. Controls suck. Remember that Pro?
Yep. Some people are stuck with it.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Boom.
Like this marquee is less washed out. It's not perfect. It's less washed out than the last one.
There's their first.
$1,000. That
There's
should
their
be
first.
that should be your first Pro.
This is their first collector's edition right here.
Dude, don't
You
even
heard it
say
here
that
first.
because you know if they make that, I'll have to switch. Don't even say that, T. Don't even say that.
That's the first.
I know.
It could be a classic, man.
Man,
I wouldn't be surprised if
I would have to have that. I don't know. Carlo already has 2 Atgames Legends pinballs. I mean, I might have to have 3.
Yeah, I mean the collector's
They made
edition.
that, I might have to have 3. Might have to
Cat
have
Pro
the
State. 50 cents
Addams
per-
Family and the Creature. The Creature.
They should have launched with 4 or 5 different skins to choose from. Those are coming later, though. I think they want to see this Addams Family is going to be their first feel of how the 4K is going to do, and
Yeah.
that's why they only came out with 1 skin. I think just because they want. I
Well,
think
see,
everything it rolls off of this.
Yeah.
first one.
How well does this do? Is this well received?
Is it well received? We'll move forward.
Yeah.
If not, then.
Yeah. So they definitely need to send me one. So whenever they feel like sending me one to test, I'll be glad. Be glad to test it out for them. Let them know how it is.
Might be the fact that Christopher Lloyd didn't want to license himself to Zen Studios.
Is that what it is? Is it the actor?
That doll is creepy.
They could have went with like the old Uncle Fester. Who was it
Hmm.
before Christopher Lloyd? Who was Uncle Fester on the TV show?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know, but he was good too.
Yeah. Can we not get a Wagner skin now? No, I don't think so. I don't think that would sell well. Yeah, I did hear that about Christopher
sound.
Lloyd.
If you watch Creature, the Black Lagoon movies, that sound comes up all the time. Whenever the creature comes.
Oh
in the
yeah,
frame.
that's why Uncle. Why Uncle
that
Fester's
sound. They
not
keep
on-
making.
That's why Uncle Fester's not on that damn pinball because, like he said, Christopher Lloyd didn't license himself to Zen, and he didn't. I did read something on that.
Fester.
That's why Uncle Fester's not on there because it's based off that movie.
Oh,
And-
okay. Is he in the back glass on the Zen pinball back glass?
What's that?
He's not on the back glass on the Zen pinball back glass.
Well, he is on the
He
table.
is in the
though.
back glass. Okay.
Is he in the back box?
I don't know. Pull up the pinball. They have the picture.
He ain't on there.
No, that was the art that they used to create the table. That's the art I sent you.
We got that one there. There's original.
He's
Addams
in a
Family.
window or something. Is he on the left? No, that's the real machine. Okay, well let's look. Find out where he's at on there.
Oh shit!
Pull that up. Let's see where Uncle Fester is. Man, I know I'm running you through the paces here. See, if you'd let me in StreamYards, I could help, but
You're confusing me over here.
you're trapping me outside. I have no control.
So this is the original one.
Okay, so where's Uncle Fester?
I see.
He's playing Where's Waldo? Is he in a window? I mean, where is he in there?
There's the kids. There's.
Maybe he isn't on the original pinball.
See, this is starting to get grainy now. I think that's the stuffed bear in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's on here, man. I mean, like I said, it's getting a little grainy now, so you can't really
Yeah, it is
make
getting
anything out.
grainy.
I don't see anybody in the windows except that bear, I think. I don't think
said
he's on
in
here.
the window. Go to the window on the top left. In the window, top left.
Here or
Behind
here.
the lightning bolt. It's too grainy. You can't tell.
Too grainy, you can't tell.
Behind the lightning bolt. I think he's on the play field too, if I remember right. Isn't he in the
Oh, he
middle?
is on playfield. He's down
in
here by the
middle
flippers.
on the play field, I think. If I remember
He's down
right.
here by the flippers.
Yeah, he is on the play field.
I don't think. Do we have a?
They have his electric chair as part of the gimmick of the table.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, there he is.
Where is he?
There's Uncle
Oh,
Fester.
there he is. There he is. There he is.
There
Okay.
he is. You were right. He's
Okay.
behind the lightning bolt.
He's behind
Okay,
the
so-
lightning bolt. Okay.
So what? I mean, I know they use the
Window
people from the
top
movie.
left.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, go back to the back glass. That is really cool. Like, so the back glass art is really, really echoed in the side art.
And there's the old lady.
That version of Lurch, yeah.
Um,
And that version of Pugsley and Wednesday.
yep.
Very cool. So, this is good.
Got a skeleton up here.
Yeah.
So that's it could use. I mean, I know that it's based off the movie, but they could have put Uncle Fester. It's like this one here.
Yeah. It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't have the original art. Original
No, I
art
think it
was
looks
basically I think it looks better. The original art was just the logo on a black. just
There's
black
Uncle Fester right
sides.
there. See it?
There's Uncle Fester, yeah. And the light when that light's like the light bulb in his mouth and it lights up and when you play it. Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, there he is there. And it's not the Christopher Lloyd version of.
Yeah,
Uncle
but
Fester.
it's Uncle Fester, you could tell. He's
Yeah.
bald.
But yeah, that's
Monk outfit on.
he is.
Da-da-da-da,
Con
da-da-da-da,
in the chat was right.
da-da-da-da,
That's why he's not on
da-da-da-da.
art. NBA Jam Deluxe $6.99. I don't want that.
Yeah, who cares?
Window on the top left. Yep, we found Uncle Fester. Third window on the top left. Yep, we found him. Yeah, Mikey says I think it looks better as well. Talking about the art, Addams Family has a replacement
Yeah,
color.
I wonder if they would do
DMD2.
that. Like,
Mine
when you
that
go in a real arcade and play a lot of these pinballs now, a lot of people have hot rodded them now. They put color DMDs in them. That would be a great option if they added that as a feature, like in your options where you could have the colored DMD instead of the single color one.
like this one here.
Yeah, that's the way it would look on the original pinball. But like a lot of the modern places that have pinballs now, they put these color DMDs in there, and they have the DMD in color.
Well, this one will do color. Remember on Wagner's Tech Talk, some of the Atgames pinball tables had a color DMD.
The thing about the color DMDs is they're not officially licensed.
It's not officially licensed.
The color DMDs that pinballs are using, like when you play real pinball.
Mikey says hopefully they have this in Cleveland to see in person, but I heard they were not going to have this in Cleveland.
No.
Wagner Tech Talk even said that, I do believe. It's not going to be even EVT version that Wagner Tech Talk had.
Yeah, they not even the engineering sample.
Yeah, nothing's going to be there.
No
I think
4K for you.
They're supposed to be there though, right? I'm pretty sure Atgames is supposed
They're
to
going to
be
there. Atgames going to be there, but they're not going to have the 4K pinball.
What are they going to have? Papa Brad, what are they going to have there?
They got stuff. They've got the Legends pinball. They've got the Legends arcade. They've got stuff to show.
Hey, Big D, did you see the deal I got on Star Wars? Andy's game room, what deal did you get? Does send-in light guns work with the backglass, play guns on it? That's what me and Carlo were talking about, man. It's a 24-inch.
Same size as the ALU.
It's probably the same monitor as ALU.
Monitor, which is great. It's a great monitor.
It'd be nice to make. It would work. You could play.
It would work.
I mean, if they would want
your pinball.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to give you the perfect back off of your screen for the send-in guns.
Yep.
By colored, you mean clip from movies?
No, what they do is if you play a modern pinball, a lot of these older pinballs like Addams Family, there's a company that makes color DMDs. So the DMD is like that dot mate, like that kind of LED display in the middle. And instead of it just being a solid orange color, everything's in color then. It still is that look of that pixelated look of the original pinball, but the graphics display in color. The color DMD. That's what it's talking about.
Yeah, no, I think this one here will depends on when the table was made and all that. I think that DMD is going to do color and do like this here.
Yeah.
Whatever, how the original game had it. I think that's what they're going to do, which is cool. So you're going to have ones like this where it's just orange and black. Then you're going to have colored ones like for, for like Ice Age and all that. Only crisis, not crisis. Why did I say crisis? Only thing there's two things I'd like to see changed. And it's no big deal to me. It's the marquee, of course. And the DMD could have been a little bit bigger. They could have put a 10-inch in there instead of an 8.
Yeah.
No big deal. But I'm glad the DMD is there. I don't care what size it is. I'm just glad it's there and I don't have to put one in.
I'm glad too.
They definitely have enough room there between the speakers. They could have put a 10-inch, and maybe the collector's edition will have a bigger DMD. Who knows? You
never know. Gives them something to do.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what the collector's edition? I can't wait to see what the collector's.
Yeah, I know.
About. We're going to see one soon because they said one's going to come out this year. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm excited about this as well. I mean, I'm definitely getting this. Pop Brad's getting this. We did the poll.
Yeah, I'm getting it 100%.
What's the poll? Who is getting Addams Family
sold.
4K? So we got 28 votes. Wow, man, we got 28 votes on my poll, man. And look how close it is. Who is getting Addams Family 4K? 46 says yes. Wow. 54 says no.
Yeah, that's pretty high though. That's not bad for a new product.
28 votes too.
It's not bad. 29 votes.
When they got 29 now? I understand now. Like a purple.
48 to 52%.
Congo Bongo is fun. Yes, it is.
Where is the Atgames Legends Ultimate 4K? Well, if you're watching earlier, I kind of mentioned that I think Atgames is in full gear to do the pinball first, and you'll see that after the pinball. And that is a good strategy because you don't want anything coming out half baked. You know.
Yeah. Do you think they've started on the ALU 4K?
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have. But I think all hands will be on deck to make sure that this product is the best it can be.
There you go. Dark says, I'm waiting for Mars Attacks, Elvira, Avengers, Back to the Future, Star Wars, Collector's Editions. The Addams Family is only standard yet. We know that. Low end buttons, plunger, wrap graphics, not like original.
Yeah, the graphics are better than the original. I agree.
Yep. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. You can have higher end buttons and plungers. Yep.
Higher end cost.
Well, yeah. I mean, so,
man,
yeah.
to me, I mean, you see my video. That plunger they have fascinates me. How accurate it is, and how well it works. You've seen the video, T. You see the video about how impressed I am with it. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and like the plunger, they could have a dedicated plunger too for the.
Are we really talking about buttons too with Atgames? I mean, compared to Arcade 1-Up, Atgames is like 1,000% better. I mean, the hardware is so much better. It's not even comparable.
Well, I think he was just talking that the collector's edition, could have higher end buttons.
The only way you could go higher end would be to have it be like a leaf switch or something. I mean, that would be more like some real pinballs. I mean, real pinballs usually have leaf switch buttons, but
and like a plunger, you can have like a dedicated plunger, like Stern does some of those plungers. They're really cool looking plungers.
Oh yeah, you know what they should do? They should make it where the end of the plunger can be screw off, and you can put on a custom one.
Yeah.
That's all that they do with those. They have the custom plungers.
And they might do a custom. That would be cool if they did a custom plunger on the collector's edition.
Yeah, they could do something cool like, eyeball or like I don't know. They have all kind of crazy stuff they do on pinballs with the plungers.
If it's a Star Wars, you have the Death Star on there. On the
Death Star, yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah, so there's quite a few things they can do.
For the Halloween, it's a butcher knife. The Halloween pinball table, you pull the butcher knife back for launching the ball. It's pretty cool. There's all kind of creative stuff you can do. Yeah, they should make it where you can they should make it where there's a way to mod the plunger. Would be cool.
Yeah, and I think that would be an easy thing.
It works well on the ALP. The plunger mechanics and the nudge mechanics are good. They got that good. That's good.
Do they?
Yes, it's good.
Do they have a Tron pinball? I don't think Stern has, or not Stern. Zen does not have a Tron, not yet, anyways. But see, man, Disney's a pain in the
pinball
ass.
is an odd bird too. Like if you play the real Tron pinball, what makes it great is it has some really powerful shaker motor in it. If you play like the deluxe Tron pinball,
and I think there's going to be a shaker in that SSF kit.
Shaker motor,
yeah,
or the machine rattles.
Wagner talked about that.
The pinballs that do that's always a cool feature.
Yep.
Although I don't know at home, like some people that would probably drive them batty. Like in arcade is one thing. Yeah, you can.
I think it'd be cool, especially on some of the tables.
Yeah, I love it. Really cool. Last time I went to that, when I went to the B arcade, they had an earth shaker. It was one of the first pinballs with a shaker motor. Whole thing, the whole table starts shaking and rattling. It's great. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, Zen's probably try to get Tron. Disney's a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah, there are great Disney pinballs, but like you have like Pirates of the Caribbean from Stern was a good one. That's never going to get made into a home version though, because of the licensing. They're not going to pay for Pirates of the Caribbean licensing and all the stars and Johnny Depp and all that. That's not going to happen.
Nope.
But you have VPX where you could play a lot of stuff. That
does Disney have Marvel?
Never get.
Is Disney Marvel?
Yeah, they own Marvel, don't they?
Okay.
Or most of it.
Yeah.
I think there's like all kind of weird rules with different properties. There's a few of them that are a little bit in limbo, but for the most part, they do.
Oh, look, man, they get a Venom too. You can see a Venom table. So they do have the Marvel, so that's Disney. So there's a chance there's a chance we could see a Tron in the future from Zen.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the Marvel they have. I mean,
yeah,
that's all Disney. Ghost Rider. I mean, and I guarantee one of the collector's editions will be a Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we're going to see, and I guarantee Williams will be one of the collector's edition. Which one? Who knows?
Yeah, they got a lot of the top pinballs in there.
I mean, Jurassic Park could be a collector's edition.
Mm-hmm. Star Wars,
Back to the Future,
Jaws, any of those.
Jaws. I don't think ET would do good, but
No, the ET wouldn't have enough pull. And Jaws might not either. I mean, I just like Jaws. Always been a fan of Jaws. I love Jaws. I mean, this is me.
And I've seen some skins for Jaws, man. Yeah, it says Jaws and it's light blue, and you got
The thing that's funny is the Jaws pinball effects is not even the best pinball Jaws. The VPX Jaws is better.
It's better.
Mm-hmm. But
The Walking Dead. It could be. Like I said, there's just so many.
Walking Dead's too stale of a franchise right now.
Is it? So
I think it is. I mean, I don't think it would pull enough.
I mean, they got so many other ones to freaking choose from. So I mean, Medieval Madness. I mean,
Medieval Madness is the top 10 pinball for a lot of people.
Oh, I know a lot of people talk about that one. Creature from the Black Lagoon. That
would be my number
hope.
one. Yeah, that's my hope. Circus Voltaire is a great pinball. Tales of the Arabian Nights. Attack from Mars. They got all the big ones, man. Indiana Jones pinball. Yep. Yeah, pretty much everything on that list. Like every table on that list they have there, when I'm in an arcade and they have it, I play it. Like every single, see that list? Like when I go on arcade tours, anything that is on that list, if it is sitting in the arcade, that is a must play. That is something I have to play while I'm there. Like everything on that list.
Funhouse.
Except for maybe Dr. Dude. I have played Dr. Dude at
have you?
My local barcade has it, but that would probably be the only one that wouldn't be in that must play. But everything else on that list is, that's everything you would ever want in having the top tables at your fingertips.
That's a cool looking table, though.
It is a cool table, but it's What
do you want to say,
Dr. Dude? What?
You're holding back.
I don't know. I'm holding back because I wasn't even bad about it, but it could be just the
it's Dr. Dude.
Electric Avenue is the arcade I go to, and it's just I don't know if the machine's not in great shape, but just isn't that much fun when I play it. I don't know.
No, it's not.
And I don't know. They have a lot of their machines get a lot of use, but I think it has a lot of wear on it, and the lighting on it, it's kind of dim. It's hard to see exactly all the time what's going on because you're in a bar, But maybe with that pinball machines is some lights on the play field, but I don't know. I played it a few times, enough to know that it's not in my top tier for pinball. The rest of that list, though, I mean, all those games are really good pinballs. Whitewater, are you kidding me? Monster Bash, The Getaway. I mean, those are really great pinballs.
See, that's the other thing. Like Dark said, they could upgrade the topper to make it lighted up. I mean, there is a lot of things you can do.
Immediately. I mean, how many minutes will it be before that Sabo topper comes out for that? That's like printing money.
The base shaker, the base shaker is going to be part of the SSF kit. That could all be included already in the collector's edition. The SSF kit. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do for a collector's edition. I can't wait to see the first one of that one.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see the first one of that one. I don't think I ever played Whitewater.
Yeah, Whitewater's great, man. It's great. It's really fun. It's got a lot of ramps. It's got a whoop-de-doo. The ball goes like on that left side. And it kind of does like a whoop-de-doo. Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a Bigfoot up at the top, and he turns and follows you. It's pretty cool.
He's right there.
I love Whitewater. Whitewater's great.
I don't think I've ever run across that one. All those other ones I've played.
Yeah, it's got a lot of plastic ramps and stuff, but it's a lot of fun. It's a really well-made table.
Fishtails.
Really fun. It flows good.
There's Fishtails.
Rocking the boat.
Stretch. Yeah, they got some awesome tables, man. I said there's just so many to choose from. What's going to be
Look on Circus Voltaire. That's a great pinball. Those are pretty cool. That's a pretty expensive one too.
What am I?
Right above Space Station. At the bottom.
Funhouse?
Go up. Circus Voltaire. One more.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, that table is great. Look at all the stuff they got going on. There's a clown that pops at Ringmaster. He pops up out of the middle of the playfield. He's like on a spring, and he balances the pinball on his top hat. It's crazy. That pinball is so much fun.
Where's it at in here? Is it right here?
Yeah, he pops out of the middle of the playfield up at the top. Like scroll to the top a little bit, like right where that circle is. There's actually right there in the middle.
Right here?
Yep.
Oh, so he pops out of there?
Yeah, you have to see it in action. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful pinball.
And they might show him in here too.
Yeah, there's the
Oh, look at
art,
that, man.
the valley art. That's what it looks like. That would be a cool deluxe.
Oh, yeah,
table.
there he is right there.
Look at how pretty that table is.
I know. It looks
Crazy,
dude, that'd be
man.
a good collector's edition, huh?
That's a collector's edition there, man.
Damn, can you imagine having that? Woo!
I'll
That'd be a
tell
good
you,
one.
that is an expensive one to buy too. I mean, like the couple times I've seen people selling them, they've been way up there price wise.
I get that light effect up here. Yeah, they didn't really show a good picture of that clown or whatever popping out.
No, they didn't show him good, but he's there.
Yeah, he's right here.
Got neon on the side, the whole side, the whole ramp has neon on it.
Where's the clown? He's hiding, suckers.
The Ringmaster.
The ringmaster. Where is he?
The Ringmaster Marvel.
That's funny they're not showing
You can
that.
always put LEDs in an old machine and spruce up the lighting. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, that Dr. Dude, when I play it, it's like so dark and it's in a bar.
There he is.
There he is. Yeah. Yeah, he pops up. It's fantastic. Like if you ever get it, even playing it virtually, it is kind of weird. The DMD on that one is actually in the play field, kind of. See it at the bottom?
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is down
That's
in
the way it is on the real pinball too.
Is it? Yep. So there's the picture. There's the guy, the ringmaster.
Yeah, Twilight Zone's another good classic pinball from this time period, like the
That's want to see something. Creature of Black Lagoon. Let's see if they show.
had the hologram in it, but
They really don't show the real machine very good.
what I love is what
for a
Pinball
pop.
Effects did with the creatures. They made like an animated creature, and they did a great that's a great version. They did a good job.
Yeah, it comes out over here.
Yeah, sometimes it'll like pop up out of the water because it's virtual, you know.
Next thing will be coming to these virtual pinball, man, be holograms. There he is.
It's already there. I mean, you could that topper for the Mandalorian table has holograms in it.
True. Yeah, that's true.
It's already there.
It's already
You don't
there.
have to wait. It's happening right now.
Yeah. Wow. Those just be getting better and better in those.
So we covered everything. I think we about got it.
DC tables, Superman. Yeah, DC tables. That's a whole new license. Wouldn't mind a Twilight Zone? Nope. Next thing will be face tracking for 3D effect. Just started playing pinball about a year ago. It's really fun. Yeah.
It is
Pinball's
fun.
always fun.
Pinball's amazing.
Yeah.
I got into pinball when I went to my first arcade expo. I was always more of an arcade person. And then when you go somewhere and you can play as much pinball as you want without having to worry about paying $1 a game,
Yeah.
and you really, really start to play a lot of real pinball, that's where I fell in love with it, honestly. After that trip, like when I went home, I immediately got VPX on my PC and started playing the VPX versions of all the real tables to start to learn them. But yeah, the free play events like that are huge. They help the hobby the most. And free play arcades help a lot with pinball. They're becoming more popular again. In my opinion, at least.
Yeah, there's some of the things here from Zen. Yeah, definitely a game changer, man. Getting this. And it's either Star Trek Next Generation. That's their newest. I think
Hard to believe pins are $1 now. So I do have an old machine from the 80s that takes Susan B. Anthony dollars, but you get 5 games.
Yeah, see, and here's some of the VR Star Wars stuff that.
Yeah, I usually play, like when I play real pinball, if it's $1 a play, I usually just put in $2 and get the 3 plays, especially if it's a table I like.
Yeah, look at that game. Look at that table, man.
Yeah, I'm saying that man, the future could not be better for Atgames. This is the partnership we've always wanted.
Here's a Mandalorian.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, it opens so much doors being partnered with Zen. You know, and it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, endless. You ask me.
Yeah.
What's going to come?
You know, to me, I never really understood why they went with Arcade 1-Up. I mean, Arcade 1-Up, those tables were I bought, and like the first arcade I ever sold on Facebook Marketplace was the Arcade 1-Up Attack from Mars pinball.
Oh, you had Attack from Mars one?
Yeah, and it just was like, it wasn't good, T.
Wasn't?
I didn't like it that much.
I thought it was.
It
People
got
saying it was awesome.
Yeah. Some people liked it. I didn't like it. I think it might have gotten better after Mystery Encoder modded it, but they're really, the stock was not good. Stock pinball the way I had it. They messed up the glass. The plexiglass was murky.
Hey, thanks, Hobby Hands.
It made it look like there was lines going through my. At first, I thought my monitor was bad. And you know what it was? They bought such cheap plexiglass that it had defects.
Get that out there.
Mikey Yoon, Arcade 1-Up pins are hot garbage. True.
Knock my stuff out.
Yeah, if you love pinball, and I do love pinball, if you love real pinball, the Arcade 1-Up pins are way off the mark. It's the ones especially the ones that are tributes to real pinball machines. I would have been better off getting like the Star Wars, where it's not a real pinball machine. But where'd T go? He's missing. He become an icon.
I know.
He's going full icon on us.
Yep. I messed things up. Oh my gosh, this thing can take forever. Come on.
There's a Snoopy pinball right there, T. Zen Studios.
Am I back yet?
No.
Where am I at?
Maybe you have to kick off that other icon. You have an extra icon on there. I don't know. I'm not inside StreamYards. Get me on as a guest, dude. What's up with that?
Don't leave. I have to leave for.
Okay. Let's see. I really like Snoopy on Pinball Effects. That's Hobby Hands. They use high quality acrylic. Yeah, it is Hobby Hands. Better to wear 3D glasses. Face tracking.
Woo!
There you are. You're back.
Thanks, Hobby Hands. Good show. Always a pleasure. Thanks for the donation, Hobby Hands. Thank you so much. Yeah, they do have a Snoopy's. Oh, shit. I didn't. Share screen.
Oh, Mikey, and the first cab to sell, by the way, was Pac-Man. The purge has started. Pac-Man is gone.
Hobby Hands, 1-Up had a chance and they did it wrong.
They did it wrong. They disrespected and desecrated the #1 pinball of all time, Attack from Mars. It should have been criminal. That's just my opinion, though. But a lot of people love it. I had it for about a month, and that was a month too long.
That hat is fire. So it only takes 2 super chat to hit rid of TM. Wish that worked on some other streamers. $2 super chat. Tell me, see you later, suckers. It crashed my camera.
That's it.
I actually hit the damn wrong button.
Yeah.
Shut off my Streamlabs. But yeah, so they do have Snoopy's. So
Biggie D says he likes his Attack from Mars. Well,
yeah, he's one of the ones that like it.
yeah, I didn't like it.
World.
How do you can't even nudge? How do you play pinball when you can't nudge?
Oh, you can't nudge on those?
You couldn't nudge, man. You could literally shake the machine off the floor and it wouldn't nudge.
They do have a Garfield too, man.
And there, wait a minute, get this T. There's no nudge buttons either. So like it's just like, what are you doing? You're not really playing pinball. You're just randomly letting the ball bounce around.
Does it have a tilt? Whatever. Does it have anything? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I can't remember. It's been a while, but I mean, it was very bad.
So it doesn't have tilt or nudge?
Did not feel like pinball.
Look at this Garfield table, man.
It is cool.
That's a Zen table. That'd be a cool. Garfield still has appeal too.
Yeah, the Revenge from Mars Pinball 2000 is a beautiful machine. Beautiful machine. The CRT with the hologram, where it looks like everything is. I agree with you. Those are fantastic. That's another must play. Every time I see one, I have to play it.
What's that?
The Revenge from Mars Pinball 2000. It was the last pinball from Bally, and they used a video screen with pinball. But the way they did it is they used a trick where it basically projects the screen onto like a mirror in the middle of the play field where it looks like it's 3-dimensional. Everything looks like it's 3-dimensional. They only made 2 Pinball 2000s, the Star Wars Episode 1 and Revenge from Mars. Revenge from Mars. They're both good, but the Revenge from Mars I like more. Star Wars, I got a good chance to play it. I played that one a lot when I went to Southern Fried Gaming. They had one there. And it's still cool, but I do like the Revenge from Mars more, I have to say, after playing both of them a good bit.
Man, look at all these tables they have, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Black Rose, Attack from Mars. Medieval Madness. Yeah.
Yep. Got the dragon. This is all the Williams. This is like a Williams pack.
What was that? Champions Pub. Getaway. Safe Cracker.
Safe Cracker.
That was a crazy pinball. You win a gold coin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Junkyard. Yeah.
Yeah, Junkyard. Yeah.
Which one is that? I'm trying to see through my.
Can't tell. Got the rock meter. Which one's? I can't tell which one's that.
Is that Dr. Dude? I think it's Dr. Dude.
Yeah, it's Dr. Dude. Yeah.
Is it Dr. Dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually 3 of those pinballs that are related. The Getaway is great. Theater of Magic.
And they were back to the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Getaway, Junkyard, Medieval Madness, Black Rose, Tech from Mars, Party Zone, Theater of Magic.
Party Zone, Dr. Dude, yeah, Party Zone.
Yeah.
But there's 3 pinballs that are like a series.
Champion Pub. Mm-hmm. Look, they even have a Whirlwind, man.
Twilight Zone, yeah.
Here's the Whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they had one.
Yeah, Whirlwind's great, and Earthshaker's really good too. I love those games, man. Like I said, these are the pinballs I always have to play when I.
You gotta get a fan topper though. Gotta get a fan topper on it.
Fan topper is a great gimmick when it kicks on.
Man.
The hurricane is flying. Yeah.
Can you imagine this one be a collector's edition and have the fan on top?
That would be so cool.
There's the tornado taking a car.
That's cool.
Yeah, that would be a cool collector's edition, man. Especially if they had a fan on the topper. That'd be dope, man. That'd be pretty awesome. So I mean, there's just so many to choose from, man. It's just like
they got it all, man.
I mean, they got the
World Cup. Look, there's the Bride of Pinbot. The Bride of Pinbot.
Yep.
I like the
DLC.
original Pinbot too. The Bride of Pinbot's great, but I like the original Pinbot too. It's a little bit harder than Bride of Pinbot. To me, is easier.
Is it?
Got the faces that change.
Yeah, I saw that.
The original one had the like it was like, kind of like you hit the front of it, and then there's like a ship, like a door opens up, and then you fire the pinballs into the door to launch the multi-ball. The Pinbot series of games are great. I mean, like that would be a huge title to get. I love Pinbot.
You can get Bride of Pinbot.
World Cup.
There's the Addams Family right there. Sword of Fury, Indiana Jones.
Swords of Fury has really good music for pinball.
Does it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's good music.
Right here, a little bit right here.
Unleash the fury of this 1988 solid-state classic.
1988.
What happened? Is he gone again? That's cool. Look at him flying around. I haven't seen his Zakaria table. I'd play at an arcade. It's true. Those tables are a lot more rare. Although they might not be if you were in Europe. Let's see. So where'd T go? Should you buy it? Indiana Jones. Yes. Pinball effects, new cabinet mode.
Okay, I had to get this.
I see you got Cool Toy popping up. Saw the Cool Toy. You like Cool Toy? I like Cool Toy. He's a pretty good YouTuber. You watch him at all?
Who, me? No.
No.
Never heard
I
of
like him. I think he's pretty good.
Never heard of him. Is that who did that video?
He was doing some videos on that page that you had up.
So this, I mean, this could be one of the collector's editions, man. I mean, Star Trek Whirlwind, Twilight Zone. We already got Addams Family. Yeah, Bride of Pinbots. I mean, Indiana Jones is there. I mean, you might be looking at one of the collector's edition right here.
We could be.
I don't know. Do you think a Williams Classic would be the first collector's edition? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say.
I don't know. Star Wars would be a good bet. That's a big property.
Yeah.
Or Marvel.
Or Marvel. I think Marvel and Star Wars will eventually be a collector's edition one.
In the real pinballs, I mean, I would the ones that would pull me would be that Circus Voltaire because it's just gorgeous, and Creature, of course, would be one that would be way up there. But
I haven't seen a Zachariah table I'd play at an arcade. I'm going to say Star Trek, Indiana Jones, and Twilight Zone.
the Magic Castle game is great. I got to play that at one of the pinball things I went to. I love the pinballs that have magnets underneath the play fields that make the ball like kind of float across the play field. Dracula does that too, but some of the Zakaria pinballs did that, and I thought that was super cool.
Yeah. Well, we got you on record. Log right here. We got you right here. Log is saying Star Trek, Indiana Jones, and Twilight Zone are the three most likely to be collector's edition. I can't say no. Those are some pretty good guesses, I think. And I think Star Wars is in there too. In a Marvel, and I think a Marvel will be in there eventually because there's 15 coming out in the next few years. So
15 is a lot.
yes, I would think, Star Trek, Indiana Jones, Twilight Zone, Star Wars, Marvel. There's 5 right there that could be collectors. All those are, big names. I mean, Creature from Black Lagoon could be one eventually. I don't know. I don't think we have to wait that long, man, to find out the first collector's edition. Like I said, it's supposed to come out before the end of the year, and we only got 3 more months left. 3.5, right? So
That's not long at all.
Nope. So we'll see one. I mean, Jurassic Park, I think, is going to be one eventually.
Next step, put your money down, sucker.
That's my guess, anyways.
Put your money down, sucker.
Yeah, we should do a money pool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Winner takes all, or something. It'd be kind of fun to do some kind of tournament or something. What would be the next collector's edition to come out? I mean, all right, I'm going to put you down for Star Wars and Marvel. All right, put me down. I think that those two, plus Star Trek and Indiana Jones and all those, pretty good guesses. We got 5 guesses in there so far. All right. What's your guess, Papa Brad? You really haven't said a whole lot on what do you think the collector, and it doesn't have to be the next one coming out. What do you think will be a collector's down the road in the next 2 years of the 15?
I don't know. I mean, they got killer properties. I mean, you could go with like Medieval Madness would be one. You could go with Attack from Mars, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Circus Voltaire. You know, I mean, they got a ton of great classic and other IPs. Jurassic Park.
Yep. Back to the Future. I think they all could be. But then you got your standards coming out too. They haven't said how many standard ones they're going to come out with. You know, they said 15 collectors in the next 2 years, but how many standards are going to come out?
You know, just the partnership, you know, is huge news.
You know, it's just like, you know, Wave 2. Is Wave 2 going to be Addams Family, or is that going to be another skin? You know, because there's 3 waves coming out, right? You know, and you know, one of those 3 waves could be the collector's edition. You know, all 3 waves don't have to be Addams Family. I mean, you know, maybe the 3rd wave pre-orders are doing. Maybe that's going to be the collector's edition. We don't know. I don't think I have that up anymore. The dates. You know, next Friday is the 1st wave. So if you really want a pinball by the end of January of next year, you got to get the 1st wave. Okay, that's that. I think it's in this PDF. Oh man, what? Oh, I just have to go to. Just got to go to Atgames. Find it, dumbass. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so here's your 3 waves. I mean, so next Friday, the 25th, is the 1st wave. You'll get those between December 25th and January 31st. That's going to be Addams Family. Then another pre-order starts, September 26th to October 31st. Those are going to be available by February 29th. You never know. This 3rd wave, that could be the collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that could be the collector's edition. They didn't say that all 3 of these waves are going to be Addams Family. This 3rd one could be the collector's edition, which would make sense because that's from November 1st to December 31st. And then you get that by March 31st. So that could be the collector's edition.
Could be.
Know? Could be. Which we would only have to wait till November 1st to find out what that collector's edition is.
Yeah.
This just seems like an easy contender for a good collector's edition.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, and that's a classic too. I mean,
the top 5 for a lot of people.
Yep. Yeah, I can see that being collectors. Yep. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if one of these waves of pre-orders will be the collector's edition, and it's $1,400 price too. So that that could be the collector's price point, $1,400. So we'll see. Be interesting the next couple months. If the waves aren't the same, you have a strong chance of pissing off the previous waves. Well, that's why you have to wait. I mean, it's just like people are going to be pissed off when the collector edition actually does come out because people are like, damn it, I wanted that now.
Yeah, that's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I mean, because they got to announce the collector's edition eventually. So,
Yeah.
no
After
way.
everyone pre-orders, after everyone gets their $200 pre-order in for Addams Family, they'll announce it.
Well, they got to announce at some point.
That's
right?
the way it works.
And you're going to piss some people off no matter what, because people are like, oh, I want that collector's edition. Yeah. But you know it's coming out. So, take the chance and wait for the collector's edition.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to get Addams Family for sure. I mean, because that's the only way, that's the fastest way to get one of their new machines, the 4Ks.
Mikey is right. I don't like pre-ordering either. I'm not a fan of pre-ordering, but
me either. But
what can you do?
If you don't pre-order, you're not going to get these until probably next summer.
Yeah, I had to pre-order my original ALP, and I think I hit like wave 2 or 3. It took a while. So I mean,
Arcade 1-Up's famous for pissing people off with.
Oh yeah, Arcade 1-Up. They take your money, they hold it hostage, they make you pay in full, and then everyone else gets their cab before you. You get to see everyone else get the cab first,
and then they come out with the deluxe.
And then when you finally get your cab, you know all the things that suck about it.
Then it's like, oh, we're gonna make a deluxe on that one now.
Yeah.
But hey, the cool thing about Atgames pre-order, at least you're only putting $200 down. You don't have to fork out the full amount. You're only putting $200 down.
Only putting $200 down.
Better than you pre-order at Arcade 1-Up, man. You gotta put up full amount.
All of it.
You see it in 3 months. So I mean, at least that's what I like about Atgames is you don't have to.
Yeah, they're pretty straightforward. Price. Like it was pretty straightforward. They send you an email, you pay for it, and they, you're done.
Yeah, but it's cool that you don't have to put $200 down now, not the full amount. I mean, that's $1,100, man. It's a lot to try to come up with like now. So $200, I commend them for not taking full amount for the pre-order. I mean, because what you pre-order next week, it's what October, November, December, January. I mean, you're going to most likely be waiting 4 months. If you're lucky, it might be 3 months, but who knows? So I do like that aspect of it, that you don't have to put the full amount down. Like an Arcade 1-Up. A lot of places do that too. Even like Hasbro, if you want like a lightsaber from Hasbro, they do pre-orders. Hasbro's full amount too. Atgames is the only one I know that doesn't do full amount pre-orders, which is pretty nice, especially when you're talking about $1,100 product. Or if you pre-order in November, it's going to be $1,400. That's why I said, I mean, why would you? That's why I'm wondering if this is going to be the collector's edition, just because, I mean, it's $1,400 in November. Compared to now, it's going to be $1,100. I mean, if you're going to pre-order, you got to pre-order now. Why would you want to pay $1,400 when you could get it for $1,100? Oh, there's Uncle Fester right there. He is down there by the flippers. But we will see what's coming up next.
Yep.
There's Uncle Fester. There's a good picture of him on the board.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the light bulb.
Yep.
All right. You got anything else, Papa Brad?
That's about it, man.
Did we talk this to death?
I talked this to death.
Or do we got more to talk about?
I don't have any more. Do you have more to talk about?
I don't know. I could probably go on and on, but yeah, here's the plunger here. I think you easily can take that plunger off it. And does anybody make a different plunger for Atgames? I mean,
I'm aware of.
That would be a freaking pretty cool add-on.
It would be a cool add-on if they can make it where like the plunger, you could put different plungers on it, but maybe that's a warranty nightmare for them. I mean, thinking about it, but who knows?
I'm surprised third parties haven't come out where you can just take off the red part of the plunger and stick on a custom plunger on there. To me, that I would think that would be a good seller. But it doesn't seem like any third party has really touched their plunger. I'm not even talking about you replace the whole plunger, just the red part of it. I don't know how that comes off. You ever try to take yours off? I don't know if it screws on.
I don't know if it comes off, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. But All right, we come to the end, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. If you have any other questions, leave them in a comment when this thing goes to a video.
Yep.
We might be able to answer your questions, but I think we answered quite a few questions tonight, though.
Yeah, man.
And so you said you're definitely gonna pre-order
Yeah,
yours next
I'm definitely
Friday?
going to get mine. Yeah, I'm definitely pre-order it.
I don't know if I showed it on there, but the Addams Family is unlimited. They said they're not limiting these at all. So they even said if you want to buy more than one unit, you could buy more than one unit. You can buy
As
2
many
or
as you
3 or 4.
As many as you want.
As many as you want. It's unlimited. All right. I'm going to go out there and buy 5. Not. That's so funny.
Have a row of the same pinballs.
If you want to buy more than one unit, go ahead, they said.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Vader closeout. I haven't did a Darth Vader closeout in a long time. Time to hit the sack. Yeah, and thanks for that $2 donation, Hobby Hands. Thank you so much, man. And thanks, Scooby Foot, for still in here for gifting those 5 memberships. Thank you for that as well. So have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Is it Sunday already? Damn, it is Sunday already.
For me.
Oh, it's not for you yet. You got what, 4 more minutes?
Got 4 more minutes, man.
Should we hang on for another 4 minutes?
No. End it. End it now.
All right. Calm down. Calm down. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of
Stay
your
legit.
weekend. Hopefully see you back Thursday or normal time, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Thanks for watching.
See you, everybody. I don't even think I have the Star Wars on. I don't have Darth Vader on here anymore, man.
You have Darth Vader on there?
I got
I
Groovy
thought you
on
were
here.
Star Wars Review channel. Arcade Talk and Star Wars Review. Where's the Star Wars?
I don't know what happened to my Darth Vader.
What kind of flim flam joint are you running, T. McCloskey?
Look like I deleted my
Wrap it
Darth
up,
Vader.
sucker.
Why did they delete my Darth Vader, dude? I have no idea why.
Didn't like him. He was not Disney enough. He's a powerful male character. He needs to be deleted. He does not exist in the Star Wars universe anymore.
I think StreamYards
Powerful
deleted,
male character. We can't have that.
I think Star Wars, or I think StreamYards deleted my Darth Vader.
They're coming out with a new Darth Vader. He's going to have purple hair and will be a woman.
What are you talking about? The Joker or something? That sounds like the Joker. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll show you with the little Darth Vader, even though it's my intro. But it does have Darth Vader in it.
We would be honored if you would join us.
May the Fourth be with you.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream.
It's time for Carl of the Week! Welcome to Arcade Wars.